Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's your boy All Star Nerd, and I'm back with another live stream. It's 12 o'clock, a little bit after, about 12:11. I'm trying to shoot for between 12 and 12:30 as a streaming time, as a consistent streaming time. And we're back, and we're playing some Pokemon to start. We're gonna play some Pokemon Live to start. So let me strap up the mic. Oh, whoa, missed. Strap up the mic and set up a couple things and then get into the pokey. I gotta monitor the stream, you know. Just setting up, just setting up. Sorry if I'm just really setting up. Sorry. All right. Now I just gotta hear this long time. You hear that? How does that sound? How does that sound? Okay, but there's no game sound. I cut the music off. Is that why we don't hear anything? I wish there was a way you could hear the music and I didn't hear the music. That would be cool. You see how this sounds? Does the music come? Oh, what the heck? Oh, what the heck? Alright, there's the music. Oh, what the heck? Alright, there's the music. Oh. Alright, now maybe I should cut that off. And I'm going to go here. I'll go back to YouTube. Ah, man. Whatever. Mm. Okay, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Um, window capture. And how's that sound in the stream? Sound in the stream. We out here. Yeah. We are in fact out here, people. Oh. Go ahead. Try to end this as quick as possible. Hey, first win. Alright, hold up. Let me Can you see that? Alright, we're at 1 win in a row. How long is this song? Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. What? Yo. Ash catch him chilling in Pallet Town trying to get it, but he ain't really got a little crown. I can rap that fast, but I can hang around a little bit of time and you can hear the sound. You can't tell me this don't go hard. Run an errand. That was hard. That was tough. Alright, Kangaskhan, we need you to run some errands. Oh, I got him already? Alright. It's time we start swinging. Maybe I should have just went for the quick kill and went for the Starmie. I think I should have switched out and went for Starmie. Alright, third energy. Run them errands. Snow run. Replace your shit with my tree. Crispin. Hit him. Got it. Finally got a hit that happened that mattered. If you don't bench nothing, this is about to be it. If you don't bench nothing. Okay, going into the death. Is that another Latios? Okay, good hit. Run them errands. Heads, tails, 250. Cut it. Man, back in the 90s, he was really turned up with this polyphonic. Baroque. Alright, that's game. That's game. 2 wins in a row. Two wins in a row. Clap it up, my homies. Let's collect our stuff real quick. Should we get anything new? That shit tough. That beat drill shit is crazy. Okay. Hit 27. We gotta hold on to that. Atticans. Okay, Atticans. See if you're my third victim. Mulligan. I'll take my extra card. I took it already, right? Kangaskhan is a great card to start with. It just takes time to power him up. Get my extra card. Baroque. Perfect. Run some errands. Pokey did 3.0. I'm about to change the title in a second. And co-op game is what I gotta amend it to. Run errands. Start swinging at him. Tails. That's okay. He can swing. He can swing now. Forget about it. Forget about it. This motherfucker can swing now. I don't need me in the background of me. Okay. He... Ah! Come on, Jotik. Juice up. Oh. Come on. Come on. Ah. Come on. 3 prizes. He's got no more energies out. You need energy, my man, and you don't have it. He's got the soul rock. Fresh hands. He's got to have energy in there. Fighting gong. Search your deck for 3. Okay. It's a fighting card. That shit was intense. That was intense. Come on! All I gotta do is kill this last guy. You see the writing on the wall? What up? What up? You see it? My turn. He sees it. Oh no, he just needs one more. Oh yeah, I just needed that one, right? Alright, okay. Woo! Woo! Let's go! Another plus 13. Alright, up the win counter. Up the win counter. Okay, snow run. I choose you. Alright, Papa Poppin'. We're gonna Faroki and Star you. Let's get some damage on him, why not? Can't even do no damage. I don't think I know this one. Sell that shit. Okay, Star you. not gonna matter if I don't have the energy. Alright, as tough as this kind of sounds, I'm looking for specific music. Alright, I'm gonna let it play. It's only a minute and a half. Kangaskhan, buy us some time. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Let me see what this looks like. See what this sound like. See what this sound like. So the background music is going, but it ain't going that hard. Seems like I'm not lagging. 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 Alright, now we got some background music. And my mic peaking, I think I need to turn my light down. I think I need to turn my light down. Not peeking as much. Peekaboo. Alright, we out here. Man, this is. Alright, we're out here. We out here. I don't know why. Gotta keep it moving. One prize. Oh man, I can barely hear myself. Well, I'm not going to hear myself, but let me hear what the live stream sounds like. Let me hear live stream sounds like. I still sound pretty clear. If I was talking to someone right now, would they be able to hear me clearly? Am I articulating myself properly? Do you hear me enunciating my words and my vowels? My words and my vowels. My syllables, am I getting all my syllables out? Wow, seashells by the seashore. He sells seashells by the seashore. Sells seashells by the seashore. Alright, that's enough of that, hearing it. We're at 3 wins. We're at 3 wins in a row, people. Gosh, he's trying to take this from me. Start building you up. Oh, my bench opened up. I'm dead next time. A mega EX that's worth 3. I should have retreated. Back to 0. Back to 0. And the music was not inspiring. Alright, this sounds okay.
You only need a small deck to reduce the appearance of puffiness and dark circles.
That's exactly what
I don't need one long ass track. That's OD. Unless I was just on. Let me try. What a shitty hand. Oh, simmer for more. Yeah. Yeah. No. Everything right back where you can. Living love. Hanging for tomorrow. Living love. Living love. Living love. Where? Living just in time. There. And put you right back where you can. Living love. Oh, Crispin. Crispin, I'm not moving. I didn't see you wrote something. I'm sorry. Hold on. Damn, does it say when that happened? Crispin, what's up, bro? I hope I'm moving. If it was just lagging out, hopefully. Am I moving now, Crispin? Crispin, I'm looking on my screen. I'm not frozen. Maybe I was not moving for a second because I was playing the game. It's possible.
Got the late night munchies.
But this is all we have.
Instead of settling, download the Wonder app.
Crispin, if you come back, let me know. I didn't see you there. Oh. Alright, this first one's in the bag, I think. First one's in the bag. I need some type of music to play throughout the game, or some type of something in the background for me. Three, two, one, go! You didn't power up quick enough. Now I'm gonna take you out one by one. When did I take damage? Damn, he's doing a lot. I should be moving now, Crispin. Hopefully, I know I'm still trying to talk to a person that might not even be there anymore, but hopefully he can hear me. And I don't think he can. He must have left. Hopefully he'll be back. I'll be here for a while, so. Bum, ba, bam. Yo, hurry up and go. Hurry up and buy, Papa.
Save on the moments that make life beautiful. Join AAA today.
I just need to make my video not as cool as the What about Subway meets Forest? Let's see what. And there goes Lapras. Too little too late. I needed Lapras when I had Joke Tick out. Sorry, I think Lapras isn't that great. But it is like a buffer Pokemon. It keeps me okay when I don't have enough basics. Are you gonna go, bro? Or did he confuse my bouncing for being frozen? God damn. Alright, you're doing 120.
One more. Okay, maybe the symphony orchestra wasn't the way to go for it.
Girl, giving out your bank deets. Don't do it. Paying bills straight from your bank can lead hackers straight to you.
Sephiroth's coming to town. Yo, it's still your turn. Look how, yo, you burned through a whole 8 extra minutes damn near. Oh, God. It's over. Come on, you fucking stoler. A champion stoler over here, this guy. Champion stoler. Oh my God. Some people don't understand when the match is over to just let it go. Don't be one of those people. Now, don't get me wrong, I never say die, but when the match is over, when it's next turn game, why are you still going? Betty better be see me. Betty better be see me. Nothing's moving because this guy's moving mad slow. Yo, he's really killing my stream. Like, no fucking way. Yo, there's no way, bro, that he did all that. Let me go back to my deck. One more card. I don't remember it being that. I remember it being Betty, Betty, be see me, or something like that. Betty, Betty, be see me. Pick heads. What's up? What's up? Bob, what up, Bob?
Faster. Everything.
Bob, what you into? What you up to?
It's the pitch that lands the client, the journey that captures new markets, and the breakthrough that shapes an industry. It's what moves you forward. What it's not is wading through endless receipts, approvals, and bookings, the invisible, time-consuming tasks that are costing businesses trillions. Meet Perk, the intelligent platform for travel and spend. We take on the work behind the work.
All right, I have no
teams
basic
can get down
Pokemon.
to
What's taking the
business.
other guy so
Real
long?
Business.
Okay. Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on and settle down because today we're gonna talk about
Hello?
door-to-door salesmen. We've all had experiences with this
Screaming.
particularly frustrating group of people. It's usually men. It's usually
What you doing?
men dressed in collared shirts and backwards hats, riding around on their goddamn hoverboards, desperately doing whatever they can do
What time
to
will that be
sell
there?
you things like solar panels or pest
What
control.
time?
We're talking about solicitors.
Oh.
This is actually. Well,
Damn.
paraphrasing.
Yeah, I
But
would
is
talk to
there
you right now,
actually
but I'm like live right now.
worse in this world than a solicitor? Especially when you got the sign
Yeah.
that says "fuck off, no soliciting."
They teach you not to ignore that. Be like, oh, I didn't see it.
Well, I actually didn't see that.
Okay,
And
heads.
also,
I don't know what happened
I'm gonna have
last match,
from
but
the sheer
okay,
rage.
I
The
won.
fat and the sheer rage is going to send me into.
So you're gonna put me at
oblivion.
1 win.
Your cortisol levels are spiking.
I won.
It may seem like an outdated concept, but door-to-door sales still remains a multi-billion-dollar industry with a low barrier to entry. It brings in swarms of people who fall for the idea that any hungry worker can achieve absurd wealth if he wants it enough, right? And from here, there's 2 routes you can go. You can either become one of the millions that burn out within a few weeks, or you let it consume you as you delve deeper into its cult-like environment. This world is filled with horrible working conditions, obnoxious alpha males, and work practices that lead homeowners to mental breakdowns and horrific crimes. That's me. Maybe not the crimes, but I will say and there's even solicitors for that.
They come out to you, really?
Oh yeah, if my gate is not closed or whatever, they will drive up and be like, "I'm just wondering if you want a new driveway." You're like, "No, dude, fuck off."
All right, here's my card.
I think you should be able to shoot solicitors. You should shoot them. If anybody's coming to your house trying to sell something, you can shoot them. And I think all the shit that people can put in your mailbox, like the fake thing where it's like you got to check.
Yeah, the spam mail.
The spam mail type thing, like actual physical spam mail. I think that you should actually be able to peel their face off and fucking kill them. Hunter's tip. Hunter's tip. Let's bring a law that if a solicitor is on your property, you have every right to shoot them in the face. One thing people are soliciting that's good.
AIDS cure. Hey, I got the AIDS cure.
I wouldn't trust it. A door-to-door salesman that's just like, "You got AIDS?" Nope. Okay. Also, I'd be like, actually, I'd be kind of intrigued. Really? Many of you likely have no idea what it's like being on the opposite side of a solicitor interaction. You'd be surprised at how brutal it can be, right? For anyone who hasn't faced this warfare, God bless you. And I hope that that never does affect you in your life. When you really look at what takes place at these sales companies, you soon realize that the rude rejections from homeowners is the least of a salesman's worries, right? The least worrisome thing is someone can tell you to fuck off and go die. Fuck off and die in a ditch. Okay, thank you, sir. As soon as you get hired, you'll be trained to essentially be an asshole that never takes no for an answer. Persistence is crucial when you consider these jobs often operate on a commission-only structure. Zero sales means zero income and a lot of wasted time. And to help people up their sales, companies teach new recruits to lie and mislead customers so their products appear enticing. If that wasn't toxic enough, many salesmen have reported being pushed to work as much as 80 hours a week. Well, you know what, dude? I have no sympathy. I have no sympathy for this. I have to work up to 80 hours a week and be a social parasite. That's your choice.
It's true. Be your
It's
own boss.
100% your choice.
Be your own boss.
Well, but see, that's what the solicitor bosses are saying. They're like, BYOB. Be your own boss. You know what I mean? And what's fucked up is that they're being tantalized, being like, well, all you do is just be a bigger parasite, and the longer you stay out, the more money you make. Is pushing new roofs at 6 p.m. at night when someone gets home from work, and I've been out for 12 hours a day. Is that worth my time?
I was gonna say they must be working weekends then.
Oh yeah,
12 hours.
Yeah.
Would be
Well, they never
60.
sleep. If anything, they primarily work weekends because they're like, oh, they gotta be home. Open up. Tell your story about the roof guy.
Yeah, well, I had solicitors come by, and they were young kids. Like, they were in the neighborhood, if you need a new fence deck or whatever. I was like, oh, I need a new fence. So I said yes. But then the actual guy came over, and
so just to clarify, young kids, you need a new fence? Could be in the room. All right. We'll see you another day. So you're expecting those kids to come back, but then another man.
An adult comes up, and I'm intimidated. And he
Really?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. He knocks at my door. First of all, we went out drinking, so I was hungover. It did not feel good.
Also, me and like the crew. The way you said it, man, it's the fence guy.
So I was hungover. He knocked at the door. I was like, God damn it, I don't want to deal with this. So I was like, hey, can you just take measurements of the property and we can talk later. He's like, no, don't worry, man. We just time. So I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Went back to sleep.
Juice.
And then he
Ready to juice him.
Saying yes can be hard with severe asthma, but you can say
Yes!
to fewer asthma attacks. Spire is an add-on maintenance treatment for people aged 12 and older with severe asthma or inadequately controlled chronic rhinosinusitis with nasal polyps. It's not for sudden breathing problems. Spire is proven to help prevent asthma attacks and relieve symptoms.
Can't wait till I start running ads.
For those with nasal polyps, it's
And
proven
so I
to
start
help
annoying
shrink polyps
motherfuckers
and
with
reduce
ads. That's
nasal
gonna be
congestion.
a good time.
Serious allergic reactions like anaphylaxis may occur. Call your doctor or get emergency care if you have rash, hives, breathing problems, red, swollen, or itchy eyes, swelling of face, mouth, or tongue, fainting, dizziness, or lightheadedness. Go to your doctor to take care of any infection,
Oh man, I'm
if
gonna
asthma
lose
or
hair
before
from
stopping
zippers.
other medicines. Avoid live vaccines, sore throat, flu, and cold symptoms.
Hold
upper
on a
respiratory
second.
infections, nosebleeds, injection site reactions, joint or back pain may occur. Say yes. Ask your doctor about Spire.
It's not your fault. It's his stick that's causing the problems. Now, Dr. Squatch, natural ingredients, real scent,
Problem.
free. Dr. Squatch deodorant. Let your stick
Problem.
do
I'll finish him.
okay, man, yeah, I'm ready to talk some numbers. Can I come inside? I was like, oh, no, I'm not feeling good. And then
Finish
I was
him.
like, I don't want you to come inside. Okay, no, man. Okay. And then literally 2 minutes later,
400.
literally comes inside. I'm crying. I was like, okay. I got him in, and then literally for an hour he was on his iPad.
These are the
giving me a
facts.
presentation
Timeline.
on vinyl fencing.
User found something there with the FBI. Like 3 times more. Something that is still believed. Gotten those one merit.
And then he's like, I'm giving you a
And
deal.
up to
$6,000
37.
off. This is $56,000.
I know from the
And I was like, you know, man, I'm not feeling very good. I'll think about it.
I'm gonna grab my prize. Number
Come on,
2.
man. He's being super pushy. I'm like, no, dude, I already told you I'm not feeling good. I didn't want you to come in my house, and you're just pushing me. Basically pushing anymore.
A lot of it brought him that 2,000 and see themselves.
So,
The therapist
You
was
said
sick.
that?
yeah.
I see you're not in a good mood. I'd be like, yeah, how about you go fuck yourself, dude? That's the number one example why this is so fucked up is that these motherfuckers, these leeches, these actual cockroaches, they prey on people's like, they'll guilt trip you. Or like, just be like, dude, come on, man, it's hot outside. To where you're like, I mean, what am I gonna do? Like, let this motherfucker just like sit out here and sweat on my front? Okay, well, come on in. But they really are weasels. You know, rodents, fucking extreme rats that just sneak into your, they infest your home, Nick. I bet you, oh my god. What did he ever contact you again after that?
Yeah, he messaged me a couple times. Basically,
you
afterwards,
in a
he's like,
better mood, buddy? You're able to turn that frown upside down, big man? How about we get that fence in your yard?
basically, he like
McDonald's
messaged me a week
from?
later. He's just like, hey,
And the
man,
ring of the
deal's still
devil,
on the
anyone
table.
be on the
What
ground?
happened
Well,
to
I'm
signing
going to
right then and
on the
there?
ground for him.
I was able to squeeze you the deal.
That just immediately tells me he's already
He showed me this asking around
$50,000.
Insane.
Hello, everybody. This message is sponsored by Raycon. It's time to refresh your routine and spend more time outside. And then
Spend more time
outside. About the Raycon's open earbuds.
I'm gonna have to grab my drink because I was getting thirsty.
Stay connected to your surroundings on your favorite musical podcast. Raycon's essential open earbuds keep your ears open while still delivering crystal clear sound. Like this. Regular earbuds block.
I need a friend around.
You can stay away from traffic and your surroundings without sacrificing sound quality. Hey,
Being on, getting switched on is so difficult when there's nobody around.
You're moving fast or breaking a sweat.
I love using my Raycon earbuds when I'm writing or when I'm working out.
Folks, that he paid us $5 a month. He's a sport. I was on the ground. That's the answer for it. Ouch. Lights on. They are fast. Pay for the travel. Girl. 8 bucks. Don't get these ships. Attack. Buying off Democrats and Republicans are buddy that's new.
Love Raycon and try them for yourself. The essential open earbuds are perfect for your everyday routine. Go to buyraycon.com/PapaBeat open to get 15% off. Oh, thank you, Raycon, for sponsoring this video. Now back to
Probably
the
have
video.
yeah, the board is bad. The board is
When nature calls, some
$5.
stressed out workers will even poop in the middle of someone's doorstep or in the bushes to not let it interrupt their sales.
While you're talking.
That's what I'm wondering. Are we saying that
Sir,
there is video footage out
that's
there
better
of
than
a
accident.
person mid-presentation shitting, or are they saying that post or pre-pitch?
Could you imagine a pre-shit? Ding dong.
Starting to flake. It's itchy. Sitting there rubbing his ass together. You ever see someone do that in public?
Yes.
Oh my god, dude! Anytime you see someone they don't want to actually scratch their ass.
Alright. Back in the saddle.
That's somebody with swamp ass for sure, and it's starting
Had to
dry
grab a
and it's
drink.
itching.
I can just go up to a desk and kind of.
Actually, yeah, go up to a corner of your cabinet. I like how you're like in this situation, you could just go wipe your ass, but you're like, the you know what makes me think though? Actually, a pre-pitch shit person opens the door. Oh, I don't know. You mind if I come inside? Then it gets you to go inside. Oh my god. Whatever.
Know that?
It's
Or sitting there eating a big fucking Creole bowl, jambalaya and red beans and rice. Just on the bushes. I don't know what that is. Shaking out your khakis. Gotta let that motherfucker air out. People are still expecting to trudge around. It's completely
I'm about to
normal
get
for
smoked.
salesmen to walk
I don't even have
miles
enough on the
in the
bench.
rain or in the grueling heat.
Kangaskhan.
There are many cases of salesmen
Pull out the
passing out from
tree.
heat exhaustion, especially in the summertime. And there have been examples of people being struck
Go
by
tip.
lightning while out working neighborhoods.
That's just God giving you a sign.
That is going to say exactly. That is the Lord is. While selling Bibles in Miami to fund his religion, Puerto Rican man was struck by lightning and was revived in the streets by paramedics after his heart stopped. The strike left the man hospitalized and in a coma. All his church and group leaders back home had to say was, quote,
"It's difficult, you know, but what can we do? Things happen in life, but we still believe in God."
if I was a religious man, I would turn my back on the person right there. Selling Bibles struck by lightning?
That is from God saying.
I gotta come back.
Maybe it's a test from God.
You gonna still sling him?
Exactly. Yes, God.
I will.
Zaps you again.
The level of dedication
Come back from having one Pokemon on the field and no bench.
Companies have. Similarly, Similarly, comparable to MLMs, door-to-door sales companies strong arm their employees to work for years and even shame them for leaving. In a recent years, there have been entire door-to-door magazine companies that have been revealed to be massive scams with similar structures to MLMs. Which, if you don't remember MLMs, that was like they're pyramid schemes. They're like Arbonne, any kind of like those like protein bars or like energy bars, life bars, or whatever. We did a video on this right here. There you go. Is Mary Kay an MLM?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. That's
because that's just rich people makeup, right? Or it's like rich housewives selling makeup to other. Because I haven't seen. Because I used to see it a lot back in the day. Was the fucking pink Cadillacs they'd give you? Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but that's an MLM strategy.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely. Oh yeah, it's an MLM. But I was gonna say, dude, I used to see those all the fuck. I don't really see them anymore. I wonder if like probably because those old bitches are dying.
Yeah.
What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
I'm sorry if you don't like the stuff in the background, just let me know and I'll change it.
So you're saying we can all build apps now?
Yeah.
I'm on lunch.
I gotta make a call.
I'll be in my office.
Just built an inventory tracker.
Protein calculator.
Book sharing app.
I work for
Who still owes for the group lunch?
Trash.
Damn, I'm in hot water.
Since no one seems to care.
I just created a goal tracking system.
We built the same thing.
Can this thing
Who is this? Greninja.
I want to animate this graph.
create a party planner?
Profesor de Español. An inter-office dating app. For dogs.
Starmie.
Environmental service. Do I even from their best stuff? Imagine what the world is like. What the world and the situations involved. I tried to make it not the world around.
The Wiener Mobile.
Really, Oscar Mayer?
Oscar Mayer's in town. He's at the
Whoa. But they recruit young people by saying it's easy money and promising things like long careers and lots of vacations. It's the same kind of tactic as the pyramid scheme, but it's way less work of having to like, actually get tons of people underneath you to start making money. You kind of just get a bunch of like, young, helpless sacks to shill all your fucking product while they're still probably selling stuff online. It's another kind of like promotional tactic or a way of just garnering. Don't let people come to you, you go to them. You know, then once these people join, they're taken hundreds of miles away from their homes and forced to live in shitty motels or vans to get the job done.
All right, for 200.
10 to 14 hours, 6 days a week, and are charged for the food in motels they stay in. And if they don't meet their quotas, they can even have their ID
250
away, so they can't leave.
Is this a lie?
Wait,
is he
what?
gonna attack
Your
me?
social credit's no good now because you couldn't push some solar panels? What the fuck are you talking about? Additionally, the company's managers get almost all profit, and the practically nothing, making it even more difficult.
That's what happened. He got rid of his energy.
Afford to travel home. I mean, we've said
and then
before,
picked
but
it back
is
up.
2AT a cult. They use the same practices as a cult, where they're like, yeah, but you can't really go anywhere because you're full of lives now. Have your ID and your passport, so checkmate. Back in the day with door-to-door salesmen, it was like globes or like it'd be like dictionaries. I feel like people would go around and they would sell educational shit. This is like the 50s. When it would show up, and then it would be a thing where they're like in a suit, he's like, a real educated boy would have a globe, and the mom's like, careful, mama, whatever, it'd be that kind of thing. But now I feel like it's all home. It's all like relative to your home, and I wonder if the strategy for that is just so they can be like, well, your yard's kind of fucked.
Exactly. It's way easier to look at someone's outside appearance and be like, they need a new fence. They need pest control, because they can literally lie and be like, your neighbor down the street, man, ooh, big pest.
But hey, I got it taken care of for him. Yeah, exactly. Some workers have even gone on record saying they'd rather just be arrested for scamming customers than continue taking the abuse from their employers. And people have tried to hold these companies accountable. However, they are constantly traveling around and changing their names so they can avoid being caught or gaining a bad reputation with probably the Better Business Bureau or even just people in town. Because after a while, especially you see it in videos online where it'll be like, yeah, my neighbor said that you were harassing him yesterday. Get the fuck off my porch. Like, I think that like it's almost like a religion or like some kind of like fucking circus act coming through town. And enough people hear about it and they're like, fuck off and die. So they're like, okay, we've tapped this well, so we'll just go to the next town. It's a shame that these companies are often skirt consequences because the things that they do to their employees behind closed doors was able to escape working for these companies and went on to reveal some of the horrors he witnessed. Matt had recently graduated college and landed what he thought was a junior executive role at a marketing and sales company. The job listing promised the potential for 6 figures as well as rapid promotions because, you know, right out of college.
I'm about to call it.
Believing he found his dream job,
I'm calling it actually.
Only to be hit with reality. He was
I don't have a good synergy going. I need better synergy for this deck. So something I need to change something.
And when it came time to actually go out and sell, he was
something
informed
needs
that he
to
had
change.
to pay for his own hotels and gas despite having to drive across the country just to make the sales. And desperate to make a living despite all of this, Matt still pushed himself to work 6 days a week for a minimum of 12 hours a day. After 14 months working day in, day out like this, Matt only made $10,000, and to support himself, he had to max out all of his credit cards and go into large amounts of debt, which I would say 14 months a year. I'm like, what is he doing that he was enjoying? He had been dipping into something to be like, oh, probably just one more week. His financial troubles began to take a toll on him, and at one point, Matt broke down in tears in front of his boss because he couldn't afford basic hygiene products like shampoo despite working full-time. And the guy was like, dude, been there.
Yeah,
you know
stink.
Dude, honestly, Head and Shoulders, not that crazy expensive. Yuck, get out of here. And worst of all, the company Matt worked for had an event called Super Challenge Friday, where each employee who underperformed was forced to undergo humiliating punishments in front of their coworkers. We need to start doing that here, dude. I don't know how I gauge it, but...
Well, someone fucks up.
Yeah, Nick, front and center, please.
Not again.
Yeah, what did I gotta do this time?
Are you guys gonna pants me and tickle me?
In this scenario, I'm like, Nick, get the fuck out of my office.
Ooh, I'm in
I've been real bad, Hunter. You don't pants and tickle me until I pee myself. Which the punishments included eating hot chilies, being slapped the fish, doing push-ups or sit-ups, and getting your hair buzzed off. God damn. At one point, Matt was one of the underperformers and was forced to have his top knot cut off in front of his coworkers. It sounds more like you have to fucking top knot. So that's like fucking millennial haircut. You're like,
cut your hair, dude.
he's like, Matt, take off the bun. He's like, dude, no way. They're helping push sales. If you made $300 this year. No way, man. The bun stays on. My little dumpling. While these acts might have appeared extreme, to those on the inside, it felt very normal. Peer pressure was a part of the company culture since it drove people to want to sell more. Unfortunately, it isn't just the companies engaging in predatory marketing practices. A lot of the employees brought up in this toxic environment are just as bad. Like I said, I have no sympathy. I mean, we're expressing that it isn't always, people can be manipulated to be in these roles, but I gotta say, there's a fucking line in the sand and I'm not crossing it. All right, that's all I gotta say. If you look online, you'll find tons of salesmen eager to maximize their sales by any means necessary, even if it means tricking new employees to join the grift. Videos document them both making sales and interacting with rabid homeowners who are sick of solicitors. And regardless, it will still get clicks and push more people to watch their other videos. Because many telltales of rookies coming in and making upwards of $100,000 in the span of a single summer, many buy into it and join. Bullshit! No fucking way. I cannot think of a time a solicitor has come up and someone's been like, sure. I don't think I've met anyone who's like, oh yeah, a guy came by and I'm gonna go through with it.
I've seen so many videos where it's just like, you just gotta, just like 5th time's the charm, and it starts with like the homer being like, fuck you! And then the next thing's like, all right, sign here.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't want to live in that world where they win in the end. Damn it. Some will share insane time-saving methods when scoping out people's properties to see if they're home. They can include inspecting their driveways for tire marks to figure out if they're gone or parked inside the garage. Many people in the comments are angry at these videos, seeing just how unrelenting a salesman can be in their pursuit of selling you things that you don't even want. Which also, how fucking weird is that? Are there tire marks in the driveway?
Oh, I hate this video too. She's like, and this is the strategy I use. I ring the doorbell, turn around, lean on. I'm just on my phone, just scrolling. Makes you seem busy. I make them call me. It's just like, what are you talking about?
My soul was leaving my body while you were doing this.
Also, how fucking rude is that? I'm gonna ring your doorbell and then pretend to be busy so that it makes me look like I'm a top salesman.
Yeah, I know, it's fucking stupid. You ever see the Big Les show? I'd want to that bitch. Have you ever seen that? There's a part where he's like boxing this like little man. The audio is so good. Anyways, just play that. Put him up!
How to find the right car for you. Go to cars.com, read expert reviews. Find your off-road possibility on cars.com.
I would want to that bitch like Big Les would, all right? That's what I would do. One sales trainer all the way back in 2009 posted a video of himself out in the middle of a snowstorm, urging people that it's the ideal time to go door to door because everyone is in their homes. He also tells you that staying home during these conditions means you're letting both yourself and your company down. We kind of talked about that in the LinkedIn video a bit, where it's the people that are like, it's all about the grind set. It's that kind of person, yeah.
Also, I bet they're too like, nobody's out here doing it, so if you're the only one, prime real estate, baby.
Exactly, I get it. It's all here. Yeah, he's like in in a gutter of a street, and he's just like. The modern sales guru, however, is constantly trying to tell you about their secret method for doubling their sales. Some will advise you to start knocking as early as 8 a.m., while others assure you that 7 p.m. is much more lucrative. For the latter, one man includes tips on how to not scare the shit out of people knocking on their door late into the night. The list includes incredible ideas like wearing your hat backwards to make the customer feel more safe. 3 in the morning, cat back, he's like in your Ring doorbell cam.
I got something to sell you, motherfucker.
I was gonna say, that's the advice. Always carry a bat on you. Shows that you're protective.
Yeah, shows you're protective, yeah. Hold a gun up to the door as soon as you can. What you'll notice with most of these influencers is that they don't waste time walking from door to door. Instead, they opt to ride hoverboards. When sales are everything, looking cringe is a small price to pay after all. And I gotta say, the hoverboard thing is a epidemic on biblical scales. Watching those guys like drive around, there's like Ring doorbell cams that like you do like driving by. It's like footage from District 9 or some shit, dude. It's fucked up. To show just how dedicated they are, some salesmen will post videos of themselves climbing over gated community gates to gain access to more potential sales. They claim it's because, quote, some solicitors just want it more. This type of attitude speaks to another major problem with door-to-door salesmen, the overly performative alpha male grind set, right? I'm gonna jump over this gated community and like basically commit crimes for the sale. But that's like actually what they're saying. Like, I will break the law to make sales.
I saw one video where someone was like, it was text saying like, oh, how did I get in? Oh, I was let in by security. But the video's like showing him like scooting under the fence.
I'm telling you, man. Sometimes I just wish that that's when you would just see, like, he's trying to scoot in the fence and the fence, like, opens or the gate opens.
Gets dragged. Yeah. Gets cheese grated.
Exactly. We have all these Chinese factory footages of people, like, with, like, those fucking hot metal, like, shoot out. Or like a chain will whoosh, whip and take somebody. How do we not have tons of American footage of salesmen, like, getting attacked by animals or anything like that?
I was gonna say, riding their scooter and a car hits them.
What I wouldn't give, dude. They give off the energy of college kids who just walked out of a screening of The Wolf of Wall Street and want to live it themselves, which is actually probably a huge inspiration. Holy shit, that lifestyle is awesome. Not taking anything away from it, but holy fuck, drugs and pussy, sign me up. For example, one man named Jason documents a typical day for his sales team. Not only are they waking up early to run together, but of course, one of their 9 a.m. meetings turns into a $100 push-up contest where the entire room of men are getting hyped and screaming like a bunch of frat bros. Because you just got to get into it, man, right? It's all about money and being fucking physically fit, right?
All right.
That's my life.
Back into the shits.
If you want to know more
The
about
bro's
how
supposed to
deep
be
this
coming
hellhole
over
goes,
soon.
we made a video about sales trainers like Andy Elliott that
So
take
we
this
can
to the
kick it.
absolute extreme, which I will say,
The bro Trace.
Andy Elliott, cringe lord. One of the best training cringe lords I've seen.
Also a rat.
All he does is, like, he's an in-shape guy, and if you're not in shape, that's all he goes to.
This whole thing of, like, you gotta have a six-pack.
Yeah, and he's a fucking snake rat that, like, foreclosed a key. There's like documents. I'm pretty sure there's videos of him, people being like, hey, he closed, like, it was called, like, Big Red Kia or something like that.
And then he ratted everybody out, and that's how he got the plea deal.
Yeah, he's a fucking legitimate rat. Andy Elliott. And the things you're seeing so far are infuriating. Door-to-door salesmen are some of the most hated people. Thanks to Ring cameras and self-absorbed salesmen documenting their journeys, we have access to countless videos.
We got our Puffin.
For annoying the hell out of them. Which whenever you see it,
Puffin, we're gonna grab 2 pokies.
God, it feels good. I literally sit in my bed at night sometimes, look on my phone, watch it. I'd be like, how about I fucking drive my fist to your face? Dude, don't need to get to violence, or like that kind of thing. I do. I go crazy. The constant demand to drive salesmen away has created a booming market for unique no solicitor signs. They can range from quirky lines to straight up threats such as, I shoot fucking solicitors. For the most part, these signs are useless because a true salesman will jump any gate and ignore every threat they come across. But some poor souls need these signs to work. Some male homeowners go from screaming at solicitors to ignoring the signs to becoming paying customers after the most basic of sales pitches. The ones that aren't as impressionable respond with pranks rather than anger. One man films himself opening the door and jump scaring 2 rookie salesmen.
What is that sound in the background? It sounds like a fire.
They try to act chill and make conversation, but he continues filming them in complete silence until they get uncomfortable and leave. Which is
That's the
actually
fire
insane.
sound effect? Yo, bro, go, man. God.
Okay.
You're already a minute and a half behind.
To deter salesmen from even beginning an interaction, one man placed a Claymore-shaped device with a wire attached to his Ring doorbell. In a video he posted, the salesman approached only to stand there for an extremely long time, genuinely worried that answering the door would kill him. This isn't nearly as extreme as what a Colorado man, Brian Hill, did to piss off his local salesman. In 2023, a warrant was issued after a 26-year-old man set up a tripwire that triggered a flashbang and a 12-inch round. The grenade was so loud that a colleague of the salesman several houses away heard it and thought someone had been shot. Upon rushing to help, Brian simply walked out and said, "No trespassing." A search warrant was issued soon after. This led to police finding a second booby trap near his backyard entrance, where a pepper spray-like tool was aimed towards the face of anyone that triggered it. Dude, it is your fucking right to have Home Alone traps, all right? I think Brian Hill, he's a patron saint.
Some would argue that it's illegal, but I would say...
What?
Oh, having booby traps?
It's illegal?
It's illegal. You can't have booby traps.
On my land? I don't like that. Better watch out, Nick. I'm going to start setting up booby traps everywhere. It's my land, damn it! Regardless of what homeowners do, door-to-door salesmen are too resilient to leave a potential sale on the table. This is when people start to have screaming meltdowns, which are often caught on camera and posted online. Often, they don't know that they're on camera because the sales influencers use meta glasses to film in secret.
I get 3 clips with those. Gotta keep doing this.
Yeah, 1 second.
Relay gives us visibility into not just the amount of money we have, but the work that it's doing. And it gives us something to build towards without so much of the financial anxiety that we had before.
The best room in the house is right out here in my lawn.
Fantastic.
Ready? I know what's going on in my yard. For kids, 4 times a year I use it. I don't have to worry about it.
How many times a year do you feed it?
Feed it 4 times a year.
And it's safe for pets and people, so that's good.
You know that.
Well, it's because it's easy.
Trying to find the space here where the long stick. This is the thing.
20 damage. Alright.
See? 4 times a bingo.
But
I need
what
someone
happens
to
when
talk
salesmen don't get the message?
to.
Some homeowners get fed up to the point that they resort to physical violence, which in more extreme cases
I need
almost
someone to
end
talk
in
to.
death. Just
I'm
this
starting to
year, a
go
Florida
crazy
man
over
named
here.
Reginald McGee lost it
Sitting
after
here in the
witnessing a
silence
group
is
of
not for me.
18
That's why I have the
sneakers
video
going
playing, the
door-to-door in
video
his
stuff in the
neighborhood. He became
background.
aggravated and was extremely confrontational with them. What started as a mere taunting progressed into him chasing one of the salesmen with a handgun. God damn. During the pursuit, Reginald would empty his entire clip with one shot actually hitting the salesman in the leg. Thankfully, the man wasn't critically injured and would make a full recovery, leaving Reginald to be arrested shortly after. While in custody,
Oh
Reginald
my
was
god,
charged with
man.
one
They
count of
make
attempted
the
second-degree
game
murder,
look boring when
one
they
count of
take
aggravated
forever to
battery
make
with
a
deadly
move.
weapon, and one count of discharging the firearm.
Gosh.
And during his offense, he
One
claimed
win
his
in a
actions
row.
were actually in self-defense. I bet you when he came back home after
What am I on right now? I'm on 1 win.
everyone comes out of their
That's what
houses
I'm
and
actually
they're
on,
going to
1 win.
They'll start clapping. Woo! Door-to-door salesmen are some of the most infuriating people to deal with. They're constantly taught to never take no for an answer, and that becoming successful means doing whatever you can to force a sale, even when it means being purposely deceitful. That doesn't mean people should be gunning them down in the driveway or throwing hands, however. You're better off putting your name on a no-knock list or calling the police if you want to avoid getting in real trouble. And for all you know, the person at the door is some brainwashed college kid who's just desperate to make a living and is already being treated worse by cult-like company that employed him, right? So at the end of the day, don't answer the door. And if, yeah, if they're being fucking obnoxious about it, call the cops and...
Do you diarrhea on someone if they're not getting off your property?
Dude, if you're telling me that I can't fucking booby trap my house, there's no way I can shit on somebody. That has to be some kind of form of assault. Diarrhea is just, it's like acid shooting out. You would assume that your body would just like, if anything, I think that you have every right, in my opinion, as a human being on planet Earth.
Gosh.
Solicitors come belly full of diarrhea, that you get a tarantula his ass. Bend over and it.
Well, I think if you say like, oh, sorry, I don't have time. Just 1 more minute. That's
I think I can save this.
I have diarrhea.
I have diarrhea. Spread your asshole wide open so I can go in. Moonshine spit into the jug. Alright, that's it, guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
I work in logistics. One e-bike, multiple operations. We deal with precious payload, executive transport, procurement. Sometimes I also take on solo field operations. Moving this much inventory takes a lot of power. Sometimes the routes go long, so the extra battery really helps. And we're modular. Have to be. We do events, special
See if
requests.
it moves for me.
It's the teamwork that keeps us going. But we never forget that having fun is part of the job. And it's real important that everything runs smoothly. Rain or shine.
Sleet or snow. Wow.
Gotta keep the stakeholders happy.
I guess you
right?
can't say that. That's the postman shit.
At the end of the day, it's about having the best team ever. I love my job.
back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Coming on sundown because
Welcome back to the All-Star Nerd channel. If you're just joining us, I'm listening to a Papa Meat video in the background because nobody's saying anything in the comments section.
Thumbs up this video if you would actually be like, I would like to see. Most have decent human beings take a little bit of empathy in their heart for the less fortunate. Usually the scale goes the empathy you have for that.
I'm gonna pause that now. I don't want to try to hear it anymore.
Like, I have met some homeless people that I'm like, there ain't no saving it. There's no saving it.
A lot of them, I mean, they're mental issues.
No more hearing the background video.
But it's just a thing of like,
if you were listening to that, let me know in the comments, and I'll put it back on. Otherwise,
I remember one time there's like a homeless guy on the side of the road.
Oh,
it was
thank
by
you.
McDonald's. We got a McDonald's, and then immediately after that, they took it and they're like, "Can I just have money?"
Thank you.
And I did. Burgers. This feeling may
I needed a thicker blanket. Okay, damn.
Some food now and then. You know what? Somebody's just
Not a lot of options.
Of course. Even when we were in New York, Nick, guy went in, he's like, "Can I get some toilet paper or wherever?" And he ended up getting a bunch of groceries or whatever. And then Nick was like, "I thought you just said toilet paper."
Oh, he's like, "Can I get this?" And he pulled out like a candy bar.
But, you know, I mean, let me just say, we have
Yeah.
not gotten out of this fucking intro. Help people when
Really?
they're in need.
Yeah, can you
but
let him in,
also,
please?
You can't help every single person in the world, right? Does this just look bad? I can't tell if this looks, is this look bad? Are people going to be like, well, you should help everybody you come across?
No, I mean, that's just a fact. You can't help everybody.
Like, okay, can I give you an example of a time when I'm like, I can't. I was in Los Angeles. There's homeless people there, right?
I found
It was like
on her
off this
parents' street, it
intersection.
wasn't
I was in
full
my
of-
car, and it was hot. I mean, it was very hot.
I left
and I
on the
felt
door.
bad. And I sat there like, oh, dude.
I own
I
some
sit
of my
in the
phone, bro.
shade.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he
yeah. It's all good.
Pulls down his pants and shits like all over the wall. Scratches his bare ass and then pulls up his pants and he's
Yeah,
going
the
to
message
cars.
went through.
What happened?
First off, that's a
Effectively,
duty
what's he
figure.
going to do?
At that point, is that not bioterrorism?
Yeah,
At some
I
case,
wasn't
that's the
getting none
time
of
I
that. Or maybe it, I don't know, maybe it did and I just didn't hear it.
Lock the door. Today, things are a lot different, especially in the age of the internet. Tugging on a person's heartstrings directly correlates to financial success.
No.
Not necessarily for the homeless person. And since the dawn of YouTube, content creators have made a killing off of exploiting the homeless. Whether it's shoving a camera in their face as they make generous donations. You remember those? Dude, I just wanted to give you $10,000. And it's them just being like, guys, seriously, we just changed the life today. Whatever. How do we know they don't go back and like, win the fucking money? Or it's play money. It's Monopoly money. Dude, don't pass go. Get a jail-free card. Or imitating them on the streets for vapid social experiments that are often fully scripted. Remember the social experiment craze? Remember back on YouTube back in like 2013, 2014? You couldn't leave the home page without seeing social experiment.
It was hot.
Oh boy, it's hot. Red hot. Social experiment. Mommy Makeout Day.
My favorite thing.
And it's Mommy Makeout Day.
Mommy Makeout Day. That was a social. I think pretty sure that was even supposed to be a social experiment. Or is it a prank? There really was no difference between prank and social experiment.
What you did all day?
If you wanted to play a quick game,
Oh, where?
kiss.
Let me tell you. What's supposed to go?
Why would you kindly slip someone a $100 bill and treat them like a human when you could just film it and make
Blue
10
tires,
times
real
the money
quick.
monetizing it? So just
Oh,
how
cool
bad
face of a
has
couch
homeless
and a
exploitation gotten
table.
today?
Bed.
Which, you know,
Oh.
this is also into, but before we even get into the video, we should talk about a thing on YouTube that we haven't talked about before. And we put it in
tomorrow.
cartoons before, which is
Sunday
charity.
anyway, so everybody should see the parents.
Charity
Like the
porn.
parents.
I'm pretty sure there's
Right.
some kind of phrase for this. It's kind of the Mr. Beast thing where it's giving someone less fortunate a shit ton of money, but in
today. She
return,
wants to drink,
you
get a
are
bottle.
making a bunch of money
should
off
probably
of it.
pull
You're
up
like
on it, never know.
garnering power.
I think he wanted
Your thing to
me
more power. Which
to
some
come to
people
her
say
house.
it's a thing where it's
Like
it's-
when she get off
you're
work,
never able to
she was
criticize it
asking me to
because
see
it
if
means you are
either
doing
you
a
or
good
Nikki
thing, which
wanted
you
to
are.
go.
You are doing a
And
good
she was like,
thing.
I guess
So it's
whichever
like, if you're doing a
one
good thing
go,
and you
the
get
other one
rewarded
don't,
for
I
it,
guess,
is that
or whatever.
bad? I don't know.
And
Yes,
I didn't
I'm
ask
being
either
paid,
y'all
but
yet.
at the end of the day, it's a good
Because
deed.
I didn't even know if I wanted to really go. Wait, that's what she wanted.
Some of the highest quality PCs and customizable products on the market.
Oh.
Right now, the hottest item is the RuneScape
So I took the chat that you were buried in the
keyboard. Feature the original RuneScape
Oh.
UF font and images from the
Yeah,
game.
that's
This
that.
set of
So when this
132
you wanted to,
keycaps is
what
perfect
else?
for
Made it plain
OSRS
actually
enthusiasts
a couple days
regardless
ago
of
for
their
all of us
crafting
supposed to chill
level.
today. I told her I don't know. Advanced in the chat, I might do it, but I told her, you know what, you're out of schedule. She's like, oh, because she said she was going to try to job to anyway.
Thanks.
What, me and Barry?
Of YouTube, people have looked to the homeless to help bring in this delicious AdSense. People
Barry,
look at homeless people on the side of the
he
street.
said he'll got to see it. He's paying up. He's like, you don't care about. He's like, I don't care about children, children, yada yada. Although you've been reading the chat lately.
Like smartphone
Yeah,
integration,
they
automatic
plans.
emergency
See,
braking,
you
and blind spot monitoring.
They're
All
like,
on cars.com.
oh. And you can't say I don't know. You could say I don't know, but
then niggas know I'm not reading this group chat.
Nigga, they can't. You can't say I didn't know the van.
Siding, brick, furniture, and more. 30 seconds outdoor clean.
What?
Outdoor drying in seconds.
It's like, damn. Oh.
$1 bill or a turkey.
I didn't know none of that. None of that.
More than a decade ago, YouTubers such as
Because
Vitaly and
she's
Fusi
scared
were
that she
taking
can't
homeless
drive in
people
New
off the
York.
streets and giving them makeovers. Now we've talked about both these people on this channel. These two planted the seeds that would eventually grow into a massive.
I don't know if she even really knows that, really.
These social experiments pranks on
But I don't
homeless
think they
people
have no beef or nothing like that. But
people are like,
From when she outreached to me on Cynthia. She chilled me and Cynthia all day every day.
Josh
And
blew up over the last
he
couple
used to
years
pull up
making
time to time
heartwarming
with
videos helped out the homeless. And some
at that
videos
time with
would
Nikki
find people
and
on the
Amber.
streets and
Had that fight.
codes.
Just Fifi.
But what really brought in the views was when he would walk into restaurants
Fifi
and ask the
definitely should
workers
know
for
Alvin.
large orders of food so he
Shout
could
out
go
to
out
Alvin.
and feed the homeless.
Yeah,
Many
matter
of
of
these
fact,
videos
hell yeah,
reached
Fifi know Alvin. She was there a couple of times with Alvin came to me and Shadow's crib, matter of fact.
Dumb. Massive orders because of all the
You know
owners
that.
were
So I said that's why I looked at Fifi's probably funny because he never stopped chilling with me through the whole fucking shit. Now I'm not childish. You want to funny thing? I don't speak to you, bitch. You stop speaking to me. But Nikki, you want to make Nikki cry.
It doesn't it feel scripted?
It does.
Like, be real.
That many times. Here's me if I'm working at Pizza Hut. Word, cool. That's
Well, me, I'm not telling them the fuck.
$650. Thank you.
Don't worry about
It's always
Nikki's
funny, too,
feelings.
'cause they're
Fuck
like,
Nikki's
you know,
feelings.
100 pizzas or whatever, and they're like,
Nikki don't
okay,
give a
hold
fuck
on.
what no one else's
No,
feelings. So we can't fuck every fucking nobody's girl. He's like Mikey, but don't want to fight like Mikey. Pussy ass.
Little BOGO thing if they want to buy it.
Don't try to be something you're not about. Always tell that to people. And you're lame, bro.
A good reputation for his work. However, people felt that there was something off about his content. There's just something a bit strange.
At least I'm real with our shit.
Viral video
That's
where
great.
Jack spoke to a hot dog stand and asked a man for 30 hot dogs. Hot dogs. How many? Just give me a second. The man was visibly annoyed by the camera in his face and clearly didn't want to be a part of it. Although he was angry
like I said, at least
because the
I'm
large
real
order
with my
wasn't
shit.
called in ahead of
Just
time,
don't forget we
he
are
opted
streaming.
to make 20 hot dogs so that
I don't
Josh
mind
could
what
be
you
on
say,
the
but
Josh tried to give the man a large tip, but was still met with frustration. The man
To say
simply
it just
told
gets
him
me
to use
tight
the
because
money for the
Fifi
people
just
he
be
was
trying to
feed.
pick and
In the
choose
video,
instead of just
shouted
trying to
out
make
the
it work
business,
together.
which led to his followers
She could definitely
review-bombing the
force him to
restaurant
leave me.
and claiming the man
He
hates
knows
the
that.
homeless.
She don't want to.
Yeah, like,
But she don't want to deal
it's
with his
like,
crimes.
what a weird way for that to clash. The guy said being like, I want to get 30 hot dogs. You've got to be fucking kidding me. All right, I'll take them one at a time, and all the fixins.
Yeah, all the fixings.
You know what I mean?
All
of them. He's like, I got 17 fucking options here. He's like, the whole thing.
All you want to tell Nicola that.
Multiple people.
Nicola was involved in my Nico's birthday. Also about to be like, yo, I think I'm being on the dicky photos too. Nicola was fighting in the.
Nah, yeah, you don't say nothing like that. 'Cause that might not be true.
You can't put 30 hot dogs in some buns.
He's in the house.
What?
She don't give a fuck with Nicola. Cause Nicola.
How fucked up with you?
Like, bro.
He's just like 30 hot dogs.
But to me more. But it's like how you can get mad at Nicola.
But that's just him keeping his
Pulled
distance.
their cameraman aside and calmly explained to him why he
Why
disagrees
should
with
I
the
get
ethics of what he's doing.
And it's
I
like,
love
you
to
know,
see
you
POV.
should
It's like
pick
his big ice
me
feet.
for
He's like,
chilling all the
yeah.
time. Nicola just wonder why he never been filming.
what if he didn't even acknowledge he's in?
I'm like, baby, could you chill with me, nigga? Well, she
It's like,
expect.
no, seriously, I get it, but
And you was going to Shada's house with me too?
in several of his
Probably
last videos,
run
Josh
from the wrong way
approaches
too.
homeless people, buys them food or clothing, and then asks them to choose one of his followers to receive $100 when they could clearly benefit.
Man, I think he
more
should be
from
mad
it.
at Barry. Barry was trying to.
Just kind of fucked up. Exactly. Here you go, buddy. hey, could you give someone randomly
calling
online
nieces
you
day
don't know
long.
$100?
Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, this person.
No pick no
Great.
stars, just like
Funny
you.
if he's like holding it in front of his face too.
Yeah, I mean, no, I told him I was chilling with you.
Trying to reach for it. Oh, too slow.
why
Just
he's mad
kidding.
at
I'm
Echo.
Josh. Josh's videos have caught the attention of millions of people and have likely inspired others
Probably
to do
from
the
that
same.
day when
Though
I was doing a
some
fight or
are
whatever.
Far more cruel, which that's true. Which I don't think what he's doing is horrible. That's just an example. It's an example of a new way.
Maybe make
of,
it was on his
people think
side.
this is a new thing. It's been
Tell me
going
to
on
do
for a
that
while.
stupid.
Also, if
I'm
you
right,
are
nigga. I'm not gonna do
double-dipping,
that
it's fucked up.
stupid. Why would
I was
I?
gonna say,
Go
if
cool
you're
points to
not
me.
even benefiting off the
I'll
PayPal
fight people
relief,
that
why
don't
not just
wanna
have,
pay.
like, here's a link to my local food
Hello.
bank. I'm always in this area helping people, you know, or like if he's in Los Angeles or whatever. I'm always in Los Angeles. This is
Let's
Los
block me
Angeles
doing
Food
dumb
Bank.
shit like that. Not
Donate
me.
there.
You know what I would do? If I was doing this, I would talk to the homeless people, get their address, or where they hang out. And be
Get
like-
their address. To what home?
I get their phone number and their Discord. And what I would do
You would
is
get their phone number and Discord.
Oh, weak.
what I would
Yes to
do
me.
is I would
Huh.
I'd put them in my video, and then I would say, hey, percentage of these, like the profit I make off.
Oh,
this,
like
I
you
will
be
give back
playing
to
and
you.
trolling.
You wouldn't do that.
You
But
put
that's how-
anything for the
what I'm
gram.
saying. If I did
You know you be
this-
trying. You know you would crack. Like you know our fuck.
Even if it was something like I'm giving you 10% of
Yeah.
the
I'm
thing.
weak. She was smart to my
So every
comment.
time everybody views this gets,
You
he
usually
gets
get on the
10% of the thing.
market
I think
comment.
that's fair.
Like I said, you know
Why
you'll
not?
crack.
All right, so I'm taking the 10% clause back. I worked fucking hard on this video. Come on. But people do exploit the shit out of this kind of
I should
method
keep
where
you-
Josh
keep
isn't
you
as
in
bad.
there.
He does get exploited, right? Like
Oh,
in Malaysia.
whatever. We can bring, see if we can bring Alvy.
I don't even know what we're gonna do when we go out there.
But see, that's if you really want to go over there now. What will we do? Well, I would get a bottle, so obviously we'll be drinking like crazy.
Just as high performing as they are.
This
Sometimes
day
even more
off,
so.
so you don't have to leave
Natural
early.
deodorant, 72-hour
Look, man,
protection
you
to
wouldn't
help
want to
you
drink, you
feel
know,
like
like
a
drive.
man
But if you
and
do drink,
smell
that
like
means
a
most
champ.
likely we're spending the
Dr.
night.
Squatch, let your stick do the talking.
I'm just drawing all possibility areas at you.
Not even
Three
getting
Instagram
spend the
influencers
night.
went to
Like,
KFC, recorded
now
themselves eating chicken,
now I
and
sleep
then
and
went
I'm
out
not
and
into
gave the
this
bones to a
I gotta
homeless
work
man.
today.
You know what
I'll
that
go
is?
for it.
That's cruel, and also that person should have their leg broken for every bone they
Or
eat,
these
you know,
Alvy,
whatever.
but Alvy probably don't
That's
work
how
this
many bones
weekend
you
too.
break.
They should get the meat ripped off and eaten.
I would be superstitious. If I was in Malaysia, I'd be superstitious. The white ghost is coming. It's the fucking colonel rises from the grave. To their arms. Yeah, how sick would that be? The colonel's ghost has risen from the grave once again.
Would the colonel like eat your meat too and like make you boneless?
Oh, dude, that'd actually be like a
First time
sort
we're
of
doing that
locust,
out
but
there.
they're in the
You actually doing that out there, friends?
What?
If you do it early?
And
Oh,
they
you
go
don't
all
know.
around him.
You don't know. You feel like going. So you do feel like going. Or the maybe.
Another creator has made a
Yeah, you
living
can
off exploiting
maybe
homeless
ask,
by
like,
posting videos of him giving them copious amounts of cigarettes, alcohol, and weapons. Which I will say, it's you're a bit of a goddamn. When you first see the video,
You know, I was
you're
with you
like, holy
yesterday.
shit.
Well, the captions
He
are
was
always
like,
keeping the homeless.
Yeah, it's
I'm
always
bored
like-
with that guy's
it's always
doing it. And I
keeping
said, I was
the
like, good
homeless
morning,
safe
my
or something
full
like
car
that.
was drunk back.
And
I
then
seen
he
that.
uses
I'm not
like
gonna
a
lie, I was
machete or
drunk back.
something.
Ain't she?
Pav Wolfie has been
Baby,
slowly gaining
that's-
traction over the last few months for
Well,
walking around and handing
I
homeless
said,
people some of the
I
worst
actually drunk and
vices
not act like I'm
society
drunk.
has to
I mean,
offer. In another series
yeah.
of his called Water
But,
or
um,
Buzz Balls, he goes to help
I told the other fool that she like, oh, okay, I feel a dream.
pick the outcome.
She like, okay, let's let me know. I might have to get a little bottle, yada yada.
Water? Let me ask you this too, Nick. If you're homeless, what would be your advice?
I'm there, I just got off the phone with her, boom, boom.
No.
Then the flash is done.
Why that?
Barry said, go more to Peter answer.
See, you know why I don't want to do meth? I don't want to deal with the people selling meth. I could go up to a gas station and be like, into like a big gulp.
Whip it. That's what I do.
Oh my fucking god. I've said before, and I'll say it again. I want to fin flop at least once a week. I want to huff a little gas, put the cabin.
Knowing me,
I mean,
I would die. I'd be the one to.
He didn't even answer it. Then he was answer last minute. He was like, I'm busy. Nigga, no, the world don't work like that, bro. It really don't. I just asked that Virgo thing, and I don't like that. Oh, it's her. I left that shit alone. Like, I know it's my fault. It's my fault.
Clash of Clans is super popular right now. Or Clash Royale.
You like a
whatever.
middle,
I feel
bro.
like I keep
get that.
seeing more of it. I don't know.
No. You're not answering us in the next 3 hours. The fuck do we want to wait for you? Or no, we gotta just wait for Barry. Let's see about calling you, not picking up.
His other popular
Nigga really
series
gotta take
titled
that
Keeping
daily
the
left.
Homeless in the Streets shows him handing out liquor and cigarettes to people out in the street. During the government shutdown, he also
And
made
what
a
did he
video
think was
showing
gonna
himself
happen?
giving back to the
Yeah,
community by
like,
handing
right.
out
If you look at the real timing of it, you on your way home and we about to go do something, and we just want to see real quick if you available, and then you're not available, so we keep moving. Like,
I came back, I was like, yo, you still missing your mom or
It's
not?
satirical,
Sorry.
funny, but
Now you worry about it.
like, I mean, I have.
But you couldn't wait for me. I'm like, why did they cut me down? I called your phone.
It's just like a guy.
I'm like, you said, you act like you didn't even want to call me in there and say, I can watch my mother's mother thing. Can I just see my mother? Now you want to wait? Like, I'm like, I'm married, be decisive.
What kind of Nick did this?
Go back though. Yo, in my head, I was like,
What if he? I mean, like, I would immediately. Or someone's gonna kill him.
Sign out and just taking it off this
I
thing.
would feel like the cop. Like he's just because the thing is, he's gonna be like, "This is sick," and he's gonna be out playing with it.
I wonder you wanted to tell me in there too, right?
And swinging that, yeah. The rapid growth of AI now also plays a part in these degenerate antics, with AI homeless people for pranks becoming a rampant issue. Last year, a new trend blew up and got people into legal trouble. Essentially, people were using AI image generators to place homeless people into their photos or real-life homes. These images would be texted to family and friends, claiming that they had broken into their home in order to send them into some kind of panic. Dad, some guys in my house. Get a dad being like,
I don't even have no gas money.
this is their worst nightmare and has resulted in numerous false 911 reports. On more than one occasion, this has resulted in felonies being charged against the AI prankster. Which also, too, you know what's fucked up is you see cases of boy and girl who cried wolf. Like, there's this that was so fucking stupid for, I think it's like an AI generator that Adobe did or something. It's like making my mom and tell her I broke a vase at the museum or a bus at the museum, and it's her being like, it's like the thing is like slowly falling down over a series of images. I'm like, then you're gonna sit there and they're gonna call and be like, some guy's circling my car. Yeah, sure, Sarah. Hang up. She's dead. Plunged into her fucking neck. At a school in Ohio, multiple students face charges for circulating images of homeless people breaking into schools. People fucking generating homeless people breaking into their school. Why would you do that? Dude, they're so funny. And just a few days before this, 2 other Ohio students were charged with false reports because of the similar AI homeless pranks. Hey kids, don't fucking fake these charges that homeless people are breaking into your school. What the fuck is this? It's one thing to use homeless people as a prop in your content, but many throughout the years have taken things to the next level by engaging in straight up harassment, which I would say is probably the most common. Some of the most infamous examples include the famous Bum Fights video series, if anybody remembers this. It was in Vegas. Trevor, my buddy Trevor, every time he passes a landmark, he's like, yep, that's where they film bum fights. Very excited about it. But it was created by a group known as In Decline
Just doing
in
this
2002,
stream
where crew would
be
convince
stressful sometimes because
on the
nobody's
Las Vegas
talking.
Strip to perform dangerous stunts and even fight other homeless people for money. It's like it's like snuff. It's like almost like
kill
snuff
somebody?
porn, basically. It's humiliating.
Nah, I'm not.
But like a lot if you don't go to see these, it's not about me on that. That's entirely terrible. Album should be saying. It's like I know you're better than but it's just a depends on the black.
I thought I was chilling with Alvin like not too long ago.
I know, but you didn't chill with her while she invited you to chill with her first. I forget how chemo work.
Right. But if I was coming here, it's different. It's not like, nah, I could understand if I'm like, nah, I don't want to go to your house and then I drive to Harlem. And that. Ooh. I can understand that. But it's like, if I say I don't want to come to your house and it's like, and then somebody came over here, like, what do you want me to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like not for nothing. I'm not trying to say we gotta go to Jersey or nothing like that, or we don't gotta go to Jersey. But like, the chill sesh is already here. Why are the chill sesh moving to one person? Unless we really, like, I don't, that's why I'm like, what are we doing? If the chill session's moving to one person, what are we doing?
That. What we doing that's gonna be suspicious.
Because I got to drive there and drive back. I don't have no gas, and I got to drive there and drive back. And then I probably have to drive Albie home.
That's true. Albie from Jersey should definitely actually be interesting. They want to like, dude, whoa, or actually, if he did sue them, and that was straight in right hand. This game starts exactly. See, built the funnel, and then the bomb collector coming. And the saying, many influencers don't even pretend to be. But one man filmed himself scaring the shit out of sleeping homeless people by screaming, chanting in a scary voice, and dragging them by their legs. That's content. And the guy who has a phone is like, this is great. But the greater than Henry Melinda, very the caravans making content for their
Yo.
You got to see fucking cars. All the infamous little cow Daniel Larson was on his that eventually led to a $270,000 fine from the FAA after violating 11 drone regulation rules, 232 instances. Unpacked and drone. It's like, again, we can't fly it. I'm gonna let them fight these drone. You get this, like, I'm gonna fly down the street. It was fine.
You left the microphone upstairs?
Fuck. Okay.
This nigga pulled my Pokemon out, so I had it in my scene, so. This motherfucking bitch ass nigga.
Victims' heads and insists they're being followed. He then gives them a weapon in the form of a secondary covered in foil and urges Fox to drink out the bottle of alcohol and convinces him to get into his van, which is also wrapped head to toe in tinfoil, who will act him also at the bearing questions in between thinking brains his angle to this. So what you get those things from people who don't do about trying to get moving by when that. Did I hit this? Where did that? Bring that, bring that, bring that, bring that. Is that like their sponsor law?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Most of them are like, oh, yeah, so don't need to hurt my wearing that, wherever. I see that a lot. Also, and just the fact which is like, yeah, it's fucking almost like about the civil side of the world. What part of one of them? What did want this?
Now, okay, well, she don't want me to start any up after this bullshit. You need to let that go, her, so. Why am I taking damage?
I'll put your order just to be paying and let's go further. The strength to tempt the host. This is my division. First, in a long way. It is. It's downright. It's malicious. But this is something that does people. And everything else is fucking burned up. Malicious too, but it's completely charity porn. Homeless people are super funny. So, usually, saying that they for some kind of play. But today, we have lovely influences.
What? 16 damage counters.
Only one card. But this awful and scripted videos with amazing thoughts almost people.
16 damage counters is crazy.
Gives her a watermelon as the hollow out and fills with cash. In other videos, he gives a homeless person a strange short to make, like cash or a job, or sends it on in an envelope containing the word job.
Well, you just put them on top of each other and they evolve? Okay, Mega, what is this nigga? I'm about to put him in my deck. Hold up. I'm about to switch out something for him because that 16 damage counters is crazy.
You offer the alcohol or water. Alcohol is more expensive than water.
So I hit him 16 anytime you telling him this goes? Yeah. And my checkup, that poison's crazy, challenge. Every time I swing, at the end of it, it's like 20. It should be like 20. But that's his swing. He doesn't swing.
Post food abuse. The second to go to the show.
Yeah, I'm about to put that nigga in here. It's water and dark. I wanted to put a dark. I wanted to switch it up to dark.
Oh, look, it's a fucking fun, man. But it's yeah. Why? Also, since like this is bad, it's a homeless shelter. While we're doing like a big mass, like you know what I mean? It's not gonna be a fucking person in the middle of this. It's like I'm not too on. One of the constantly be like, when this is this, wasn't the screen? It's the thing with like what's it for? This isn't as good as you said it was gonna be. So seriously, transitions from homeless projects starting for wasted donors to the local footprint. All Ryan was thinking about how she ate for free. The door opened and leads me to the room where they're keeping all the aliens. I don't see them all have arrow what they're keeping going on rockets, spaceships. I did not know about what things was. So you're looking on and denying one God. Your salad and full of $0 You get again. That's one. To go to the main menu for it too. You can sell on his website, Amazon, and beyond. We ship your orders. Powered by Amazon's logistics handler. Amazon shipping. You sell it, we ship it. Said you like to. It's hard work to take resources from actual homeless people. In September of last year, Elijah Longchen posted a short YouTube series in which he attempted to be homeless early to save money. I hate these videos where it's a young influencer person saying that a social experiment of like, I'm going to be homeless to save money. It's like being homeless for a week. Well, it's not. I hate this because what are you actually planning on learning? Yeah, being homeless sucks. Like a dirty. So, you know, role play.
Right.
Fine. They have the comfort of like, persistent days. And they're like that. And all that stuff. It's bullshit. Anyways, my boy Wong Chen is seen cooking and eating ramen noodles in an empty classroom and sleeping in various locations out of sad music. And at one point, he even takes advantage of food and washing spout. Yeah. That all what Portland and movies. Ties and social experiment on TikTok is played off as if like that. Millions and millions of viewers which of this let's mass yeah, I think you just need to make it more well known that it's like this is a bit. Because also you can't just say that it's obvious. People will believe anything. Things something will fucking do anything they see. AI Jerry. Like us. By the way, it's just
SK
what the homeless has gotten so
RELP.
Now, instead of going out and interacting with real homeless people, some creators have resorted to filming fake scenarios of influencers filming homeless people. One influencer with a bio that content with underlying messages posted a video where a man in his car films a woman who is paying herself for money at a homeless person. Dog. Well, if I did it was just like, these are basically some scummy, weird videos that's actually has a message. You shouldn't be mean to people. The man filming the interaction walks up to her and man explains the ethics of filming the homeless, and the woman claims that she's just doing it to make content famous. A police officer wearing jeans and Converse then intervenes and explains that nothing illegal transpired. The whole thing is clearly staged, and some people in the comments fully believe it. Because once again, it's in the video, people are like, that's real. Doesn't matter what it is. That's why not people believe it. That's all people release at times. It's also
Tumble popping.
Previously began posting videos of themselves recording similar scenarios for views. The two-part series, a man watches as a woman changes from nice clothes into more ragged clothes, aiming to fake being homeless for free handouts. She even folds her legs into one leg and ties it session appears to have an amputated leg and keeps in a wheelchair to create a more of a soft story. When you get full sir, he's supposed to had to take some money up and put it bullshit off on one foot and stood on the ground, begging to a nothing. Art? This will be first video recording the shoots. This This is a little point down title. And Bot's things in the background to be her chiming in, telling her to stop at her to stand down. The skit ends with her amputation being exposed as a fake, and other influencer dancing violence. People in the comments did not believe the actor, instead were plugging their cash app to buy Wingstop. If you're looking to grow and become a content creator, there are tons of fun and creative avenues to reach your goal, but exploiting homeless should not be one of them. Most people watching this video will never know the mental and physical toll that homelessness can have on a person. The last thing people should be doing was poking and conning that people who are already at rock bottom and just trying to survive. Right? Well, I face and bouts of shit that happens at them. It's really is almost like that says. Help the one you're showing. Doesn't mean you have to be the fucking savior.
What time are we even trying to come out here?
Terrifier on there. So slow. Such somebody. Now, sometimes not doing good at the place where that helps survive. Which is why I do have our and people have heard outcome don't give our eyelashes done. Yeah, well, so we're going to be ranking food kitchens that have sex on fire. To the content of that. If you are ever really think, let's report the homeless, just don't do it. In any aspect of your life, just don't do it. Even the person who is like the Bible says self-shitting, just try to report it. Just leave it. I like that. It's got shame. It doesn't really have flashes. He literally pooped out like a 2 or 3 foot long sauce. All this hurts. It's legitimate. Oh gosh. For 125 years, people were 5 stones. This is with one thing that you do. Yeah, where you live today. Show up for the people who rely on you. Like a building that matches yours. So, I wear the dog. And now it's just that last one. Time. Probably turn off. Oh, dude. I have being posted. Market sells that. I don't find that well lives. There's old things that only the copy. Where's that? Because well lives have been on the banging with the Lord improved. If we only paid it at those time to heaven butterflies where they're the cracking down pedophile under the surprise. Instead of take down the actual pedophile and look at the platform saying, hey, plastic. No. Unless the bad got them fine. Got them fine. Did that seem like a good idea? It was called generics. Yeah. The bottom into or this is a chair on top of. Oh, and by the way, now all of a sudden it's the people who are trying to sift through it. It's actually about people that were something. People are the same. Well, we're not facing and do them. This isn't just kind of people that's done that. The state of the
Victory.
Well, what is in the values? Well, there's no something like that. I'm not bad. What about big data fungus like king? You wrote on track for no more. Carlos wanted this being in the robots. For the unavailable, this is a very tasty. Not to conceive the shit shell that robots has gotten itself into. They also know robots have become well known for entering. Just that, I keep them on hot, and then the government on the hook. Now I have to name utterly teeny efforts to written ballistic missiles. It seems to be the only people willing to protect their vulnerable position done now. Robot is nice and paper here. Yeah, catching me, bro. And this, now that I'm going upper, I'm switching my tape to work. Titanium. That's like the 2 hour no blue though. What my God. And then I put the bats in them. Bats in. Oh, that is goodbye, everyone. To put this time, the Charles Bangs. What mentioned in the last video, robots are still with condo experiences, aka legends. Then the game, to do it, will change it. All of them out. Finish to it, which is essential to the structure of past is they about to bed down. Did you guys just down here? Well, out here. Not over here, bro.
Well, right now?
I'm recording with you.
Where is she? She's in Harlem?
Probably somewhere downtown or somewhere.
What are we gonna do when she get here?
I don't need to chill. Oh.
I guess so.
Oh, that's a easy to stairs. Don't know if it's set up. I'll let you play it till very years.
I probably won't even stream when she's here.
Somebody caught me too, motherfucker, nice. I mean that I'm hitting him with he said in English. That's from the start of any games with about 12,000 bit melodic metal thing. The melodies are very good with the many unlimited videos bargaining with the story. And followed the releasing of 4 set-log stock happened 9% most independent to make a holiday significant. Where he denied every audition was forbidden or for. There was supposed to matching effect for some safety of off the website. The key was done. Yourself. It's no different. But how it's listing with idiots. I feel like there was like mess only blind hundreds. How it was. I'll say it. You're mad up and that's it. I don't know.
They're playing me, bro.
What world's in my map? Okay. Do a very all stitch. I've been working it was way too bad at home. They're ditching violent. It's all the time. Yeah, but you're like a lot of pedophiles who run through everything. Destroying everybody's this was something. You gotta blend them. Say, hey, everyone's died. I pulled him 12. It's a long list. Even that's a bad idea. The list is too long. It just smacked down those. I guess numbers already. It even seems that Roblox wants to start making the game appear to a little audience. During podcast appearance, David Budowski stated that he planned to add a dating service to the platform to help those who are too afraid to call them real. I like the name the list of books that have medical population in the world, say.
Washington and Queens.
We're still not talking to this, I'm guessing. Probably mad that I went to fucking EA.
Oh.
I
But she wasn't talking to you before that, wasn't she?
I tell her I'm gonna come in. What to the game should I be on the phone again? Okay. The one's all clones. But it's characters that can be with nice characters. But now that we've got to discussing about gold boss and secret, we'll understand how the Lucy action of so controversial. It's just 2 days of characters that should be online quality. Well, boss, put in all the questions for he knows what over the next set. It's the same time that it introduced an AI shift of and touch points. This percentage slot on August 9th for World War Vigilante content creator known as Shrek and after Mailbox segment students. And this is where the pain of your was open. Infinite shit you do. So has a long history of Roblox content. I think it is biggest character extreme and the content that other pedophiles for content. And it ends with right? And then, broke with impersonated mine I did first purpose. All the turned into the documented saying, horrible explosive things. Right? After calling and chatting over Discord, Jesus eventually said that to me. He would then endure pirate traders person. Oh, dear, lesson. There's a lot of this kind of stuff. It's just like it's all have a yeah. I get it. The scary movie popcorn book. Okay, how is this?
Oh, what AMC has that, right?
I mean, not the next month. Is it? The explicit conversations. Puerto Rico's always got to stand out. Puerto Rican
Mandalorian.
I didn't go see the Mandalorian. I want to go see that, bro. It's out. What's that so bad?
It's fucking rich.
Puerto Ricans. He can do these videos. Sports fans but also something that's more honorable. It's fucking to play the stuff. I force more leadership. Plus, yes. Yeah. I didn't know if watch it. Okay, it's like there's just something that is flat. So I'm watching that. Okay, that's it. You're future. I think that the little part was part of the content creator and some shiny light that they was doing. They were doing this on the web and it wasn't them. So instead of like dealing with it, they're just like those things. You see the happen. Let's another time to watch when that happened. I want for them to insist that their moderation tools were working behind the scenes. Get clear for the blend would be banned from Roblox without the form of after the fact that several other people into the thing. It was like, I stopped work, man. Here's my dog. Anything for you. My God. After seeing an endless string of Roblox playlists, he decided to devote the entire channel to expose them the deep out of the game. The Roblox would get out and fit the statement regarding this group saying that, well, something other than acting good and to, you know, some players who identify as vigilante, they get that's out. Well, I don't know saying that kids will hop it. They'll go look at the other fucking shadows. What to do this how long? That you keep the least responsible. The children can wait serious and pretty old and support with his whole face. It's a really noisy process, not a second. A group of amateurs can teach you on
What kind of video is that?
Sometimes I knew that gray area, you know, nothing thing that to a bit feature, but there could be limits to the it really, well, it's not, the problem is, hold on. With the past, there's nothing you got. A horrible job at telling It's supported more recollection watch. The majority see this game, wish I believe in the watch thing, but like twisted. No response. So soon looks as not joining the voice, but see, shortly after all this went down, just it was started to didn't see or on Spire. That was the
Snow run out here. He pulled my fucking snow run up.
Down the pitch with her like $1 for all of yours.
I wish these card games had more sound effects or something.
Like they make the noise of the animal?
Yeah, something. Or more visuals.
McDaniel Schluck of cleared screenshots of a lawsuit that was honestly said in the 6 foot stored on the platform would go the bunch of those things you have for interest. All the sibling states. They want to ask what their approach to child safety. He said, quote, you have to make a decision. If you're safe, then you'll be less of in the plot. Well, he's looking to do what they had. That's it. It falls. Okay. I'll tell you like that. But like it's toward the yes. This is all it really those people believes that robots is extremely negligent when it came to protecting their young player base. That is the way the world ought to put out on regarding the vigilante tour, which almost in alright. Things on the pythons. There's maybe several ways that in definite mindless in days of sexual conversation. Right, the views of the state of the city.
And fridges that have mad slots.
Shit. What time ever deal with fridge like this?
When we get our fucking money up. When we get our money up, we'll have fridges and stuff like that.
But this is also the first load. Each characters that can will boss until it meets safely rules. And simply, with not only large rats figuring out his lot. Pre-clamped all the largest robot traders on the daily box. And shipped by plus other launch traders like the meetings, sewing logs, tubing, I don't know. It is tricky. By hitting roadblocks, the conditions from dangerous. Basically, I put my water ice. I'm like, it's not though.
Water ice.
New, they have Italian water ice now. I don't know what they call it. It's a bit better.
Is ice made of something else? Like,
they call it water ice. Italian ice. And it's Italian water ice.
so anyone could sell it? That's all that is, rebranding so anyone could sell it.
There's no fucking Italian ice here.
And water ice now. Because we're American. Our shit is lame.
It'd be fucking Italian ice. Or you're gonna be American, honestly. This one, spending wasn't no
And water ice. I would never call it that.
You never get water ice. With flavor. Flavor you want to water ice. Oh God. Walk out of here.
Is that a Gundam helmet?
Oh yeah. And a Predator. It's on the helmet, but it moves like the Predator. And they got that man, they got a nice dog.
Right. Nah, but that shit's right next to your ears. That shit can shoot your face off if it malfunctions.
Oh, man.
Blah! It would have to come up here. It's still really next to your ears.
It'll go right here, look.
It's still really next to your ears, yeah. It'll work in practice, but like...
That's when you have to only have one. Because you have two. That second one turns this way, that second one's in here. But if you have one, it's just going whenever your head's turning with you. So it's possible for you to hit only with two. Unless you that nice, you have to switch a button like. Their wrists on happy to be eight. Pedophilia in Roblox. Oh, he's talking about pedophilia.
And Roblox.
Oh yeah, I know about that, maybe. A lot of people, they try to say that the creators of Roblox giving the traffic with permission using shit. The traffic is.
I don't think they're giving them permission, but I mean, they're probably basically saying like you're basically giving them permission.
Turn a blind eye to it, but like that.
Yeah, turn a blind eye.
But these two witnesses if I'm fucking but hate it. Also sad people that are not the Roblox's powerful empire is now still stop punches. Wait, what is your point, sir?
These it's your prizes. You have to hit. I have 2 prizes left for him to take from me, like, and then he wins. So he kills this guy, he wins. I didn't get a good hand. Actually, I'm calling it right now. I gotta change some things in the deck.
This David both gets lazy of the devil. You just wanted a girl?
Yeah. Nigga said that was a girl? Yeah, it was a girl.
Was it not act like it?
Could be. Could be. But it's not as Pokemon, so it's not impossible that I got smoked by a girl. If it was like a shooting, nah, I still say that it could have been a girl.
But it was also like your friends didn't know about. Nobody wants to be the fucking weird. Who's not doing the cool stuff. If you're all in Roblox and everyone else is talking, you want to go on Roblox. Why is so that's what it is. Now it's a place where, you know, anybody of any age can watch this. That's the weird thing is I feel like this kind of shit is going to set up some like crazy censorship rules and stuff. All because a bunch of fucking cringe spammers. Child pedophilia first, and then willing stuff after that. Just want to make sure Order. Burning. What addicted that day? Let's find your God. It's a fucking biggie. There's a damn big tax incident in deep old tax fraud because small loophole would be labeled robust to small business seems too fast for roadblocks. Small business. Roadblocks. Big.
25 weeks, 6 days. 9 weeks, 3 days. Damn, bro. They're wild.
This is being worth nearly 40 billion.
Oh, I got a second one. Oh, let's go.
So, Allah knows how many victims there are hiding in this fucking sea. This other planet of people, literally another Earths, in Roblox. More or less, I think this states a testimony as to why fashion. Yes, and now, think your time. In your day, there wasn't an additional health scheme. So you're you around. You know what I mean? It's different. You have to keep an eye out on it. You know, it doesn't mean that you have to fucking control them and let future smart. No longer manipulated. That's especially when something as simple as harmless as Roblox. Charlotte was one of the largest predator populations on the entire internet. And it just
Yeah, the rest of this OD though, that the fucking predators can just be on Roblox and nobody can really stop them. How do you know when someone's a predator? It's like, man, a motherfucker just predator just log in. And because it's like Roblox, like most people see Roblox as a kid's game, but it's an everybody game technically because adults play Roblox. Like the streamers be playing Roblox and shit. Like, so it's like you can't really tell somebody that they're like an automatic pedophile because he's playing Roblox. Like, what are you doing on Roblox? You're 35. Like, it's like 40-year-old, 50-year-old people that play Roblox. Like,
watch more importantly, fuck you, David. And hey, free slut. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye. Let's start doing live. You live? Only live? And meet Lily live.
and playing the Oregon Trail.
You like that? Yeah. So, ugly mother is your mother is a
I hear about this stuff for.
encyclopedia.com.
Oh no, guys, that was forward. Yeah, but I was kind of sick. I got I got this 2:30. Right here, 2:30.
The year to navigate that hard. That is America's public school system.
I'm telling you, bro, just gonna sweat.
You're a bad Brad and goes. Always with that whole lives and cafeteria. God damn you, Michelle. I wanted my pizza and now I'm eating a carrots. But for a few glorious months every year, there's a little thing called summer break. No more class.
Damn, I wish there was someone else besides Blue and that other dude to try and Hippo. That's 3 different people.
You are labor, and then you were just moving thousands of malt
every
day, every summer, just moving malt. Break is break, and for most kids.
Or the phones that were there.
Year-round. Millions of American students attend schools that have adopted a year-round school calendar, making beach days and lazy afternoons playing video games a thing of the past. Instead, they have more frequent breaks throughout the year, which sounds good on paper until you find yourself with extra time in the middle of February. What the fuck? What can you do in February? Dealing with sweating? No, it's a question. It's our cherished warm weather reprieve and danger of going away. You always need it in the first place. Is it an overrated little thing us Americans do? Or I don't know if other countries do it. I don't know if other countries do it. I didn't do a lot of research. Let's apply your SPF in your water shirts. If you're a little porky guy, you don't want to show off your school nipples at the beach pool party because today we're talking about summer break. Sad to me, and you begin to. What did it be?
Our understanding of the history of summer break is already based on a prevailing view that summer break comes from the agrarian calendar, which takes farming and agricultural interests into account. For over a century, the narrative surrounding this extended break was that allowed rural kids more time to work on the farm. But when you stop and think about it 2 little seconds, none of that makes any sense. Actually, if we were truly following an agrarian calendar, these big school breaks would be in the spring and the fall. You know, the crop to harvest it, or plant it, or sold, not in the middle of summer. But it's not to believe this bit, it's been repeated by tons of respected officials and media outlets. Time magazine called summer break a legacy of the farm economy. Come on, I what is doing? NPR reported that it was based on an agrarian calendar that dates back to farm cycles and harvests. Even for the secondary education, Arnie Duncan told the New York Times it was based on the agrarian economy. There's no doubt that summer break doesn't come from the rural Or the total of 6 kids who actually have to run and fit core. No, it's from the movie city kids. We don't know nothing about our fault. In 19th century school look a lot.
Yeah, that's the thing you was talking about? I never seen them. They don't even worry about them.
Basically open year round. For example, in 1842, New York City schools were open 248 days a year. That's a lot of days. How many days are open now? I don't know. They also want mandatory now, so kids just came and went as they pleased. Now keep in mind this was way before air conditioning, so cities would get overnights generally made plans to leave the city during the faltering months, and nothing was stopping them from pulling the kids out of school whenever they wanted. As a result, classrooms became pretty goddamn empty during the summer because it worked against sun, which prompted many schools to start closing during these months. By the late 19th century, a push for standardization of the school calendar gained momentum, and due to hot classrooms and the convenience of renovating their repairing buildings in the heat, summer break was born. Just another example of the wealthier class throwing their money at shit and changing the world. I love this concept. Now, more studious temperaments might notice that we created summer break without really considering its effect on students. While some school reformers, you know what they were called? Yeah, in the 19th century believed that, a summer break would help rejuvenate the children. In time, we discovered that it actually does quite a bit of harm to students. Some to find out taking 3 breaks off of learning is not good. You forget shit really fast. The treacherous in the education world is the summer slide, and data shows that over 50% of kids lose their learning progress during vacation. You can be pretty drastic loss to as much as 2 months of reading skills and 3 months of math skills. Fees twice. That's nearly a third of the previous year, and I can vouch for this. Once I left high school, I can't really do division anymore. So if it's true that summer break is obliterating our educational progress, it seems like we should probably do something about it, right? Especially since our students in America are dum-dums. I don't know if you've been reading the news. Chris, put up a scary news of life. And we can't read or anything. That man. So what do we do? Well, besides the risk of thousands of kids revolting in the street, eliminating summer break would destroy the few course of being a teacher. We need to remember that this is already the definition of a thankless job. If you're a teacher, you're basically a saint. I have a teacher who helped him that really what we teach us. But he has a passion for Jesus, I'm on the last name. He has a passion for the profession. There's no way it's worth what he's doing. There's no way I would never do that. The kids are difficult, the parents are assholes, administrators can care more about test scores than actual learning, and you get paid like dog shit. It's truly insane anyone ever takes that career. Not surprisingly, in a recent survey, nearly 70% of teachers reported that they thought about quitting in the first 5 years. Approximately,
I'm sure they did.
So, not a good percentage. Our educators are hurting. So you want to say fuck you to them and take away the one thing they have, which is summer break? They're still working during the summer break to write up tests and shit. According to one Redditor, to teach at an elementary school level in New York, you need a bachelor's degree, a graduate degree, years of student teaching, up to 7 certification exams, and mentor teaching experience. This is an ongoing process that requires years of additional education and thousands of dollars in exam tuition and other costs. And many of these programs are long-lasting for summer because people know that teachers are up for grabs during that time. Ongoing teacher education is basically an industry unto itself, but it's just one of the many industries built around our current school calendar. We're breaking my kid makes your kids color, but it's actually really good for the economy. No one cares if kids can't read too good, you gotta get the money. According to one survey, Americans will spend approximately $475 billion on flights and lodging during summer. And this all harkens back to why there's a summer family families escaping wherever they live to go on vacation. The family vacation is a staple of the American experience, and for lots of tourist destinations, it's how they make their map for the entire year. The Fargo State is the first place after another one past Massachusetts, only where people go there. I live off the coast of Massachusetts has a population of approximately 20,000 people, but until Solid Heads, when the population gets much more than 200,000 people at a good time. The Walmart is a more high reputation, as such with the elites go to hang out. This one single island creates over 10,000 summer jobs. In the Jersey Shore, which
you hit up your nephew?
Stephen, co-founder of StoreCloud. Running an online store in 2026 isn't a product problem anymore. It's an operational problem. The hardest part isn't funding. It's everything that comes after. It's market research, store design, SEO, content, social media, email campaigns, ad optimization, and targeting. Second class. Double class. Every new channel, every new tool, every new topic, it all lands on your plate. Your business is growing, but your workload is growing faster. You end up running the machine of the business. What's going to build Spotify? The first autonomous engine built to grow your passions, not your workload. Let me show you how it works. But if what matters the most, your brand. One point is or class generating name like it's driven, color palette, brand voice. Then it takes the brand to build your entire store. Product pages, collections, homepage, designed, optimized, and pushed live to your Shopify. Now, sharpen your strategy. StoreCloud gains your competitive landscape, pricing, positioning, demand signals, where the opportunities are. Competitors announced, margins calculated, products recommended, one product page. SEO used to be page by page, hour by hour. One product, StoreCloud rewrites every minute of script, every keyword set across your entire pattern. Traditional search and AI search engines cover. This is your content factory. Social posts for Instagram, TikTok, apps, Reddit, YouTube, your products, and brand voice. Email to business. Welcome, hot and public, re-engaging, broken company. All creates scheduled and running 24/7. One font every channel. Ready to go multi-channel? One font. Same brand, same intelligence, now running across Amazon, TikTok Shop, and your Shopify, all managed in one place. The research, the branding, the store, the SEO, the content, the campaigns, the cross-platform expansion. That used to be 6 tools, 12 browser tabs, and every hour of your day. The StoreCloud conversation. You tell it what you need, it does the work. StoreCloud, the first autonomous commerce engine built to grow your profits, not your workload. Get early access at storecloud.ai. Don't believe the opposite of Martha's Vineyard. Done the same thing. The rest of the year has the unfortunate distinction of being in New Jersey. Tourism, the bulk of the capital suburb, with intentionally down beer movie, accounting for 85% of their quote marine economics of economic views and money. And it's not just the coastal cities that rely on this shit. And the road trips often creep further north into the interior US, where with better making it 5 national park season. Yellowstone sees a huge influx of visitors the summer months equal to the $820 million to local economies. Glacier National Park in Montana has a similar story, considering over $554 million to their local economy. The food for the night is summer growth. I don't see these damn give a shit about national parks, true. But you got annoying kids who have some 5G stuffing with them.
The most hardest body ski. And then you know what this is.
Yeah, Project X, yeah.
And it's having off the roof to the floor.
Well, I think probably for about time to overnight shorts. I'm not going to talk about them too much because they was primarily in only no one.
Yeah, no one never topped this.
A lot of things not about
They had to really throw a party to do that shit. That ain't AI people.
perspective and often revolve around specific interests. So decades, these camps either focus on sports or arts and crafts. But that's really not enough to hold the attention of a kid who has already developed a niche interest at the age of 5. So now we have an entire world of camps that cater to each individual type of camp. For instance, if you live in the Bay Area, you can enroll yourself in a week-long game show at that Church of Clown. That's exactly what it sounds like. Slowly accepting the clown. I found a visual from my friend Joe that had it in real things. But they're serious, so I thought it was like Barney and Bailey's, but like, clowning's really huge, so I'm not gonna talk shit about it. While still in there, we will sign up for Dungeons and Dragons Summer Camp. Which, I feel like I shouldn't talk too much shit about, but then it's
I lost.
Very shallow. Can't focus up where in
I lost. Give up.
You can help someone else in their job to do all this. I did that.
Isn't it? I think we'll have no harder job than these things. We're just gonna keep it on 1 win and then we're gonna get the 1 win. Wait, what'd you bet? No, we got it harder than these niggas, bro. I would have done things like niggas' lives are literally in their hands. See, I was like, well, I did. They show how crazy it be when niggas like die, how they innocent. You go to what they get that call, you know? You know what I mean? Get things done. Summer break isn't about on top of the chest. Yup. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. I get all about the money. Go, 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 go! Jeez, let's do it. Ain't moving ahead. They do it, bro. Not people recognize who it was. Summer break. I don't even know if that's the only conversation I would empty that. We fought. Yeah. That's where I learned. He learns how to do that shit. Yeah, right there. The basic life support, I got you. That place. You guys don't see it going. I don't know. I thought the other was alright.
Don't want to listen, I just tell them they're right.
That's ridiculous.
No, you're right.
Right, you're right. That is a secret. That was a good fucking What is this? That shit that everyone's watching. That's what it beat. Bridgerton. So you're right, he was wearing a modern suit though. Yeah. What is in the phone? He's the jewel. Yeah. Oh, I think it's serious.
Back to the Papa Reed channel. How do you do it? How you doing? Today, we're talking about Vincent. Social media has made it very accessible to the ins and outs of what are on in the prison. When you see a prisoner, then he makes a lot of dollars, pillows, and he squeezes it. It's titties. Or maybe watch people smoking weed, or maybe stabbing someone to death. Prison is never good or acceptable to the common man. Take 1 second. But I'm fired.
That looks like it took forever.
I think then you could drawings with your own calculations. It takes well on really hard.
Yeah, right. That looks like it takes time. That fire.
So it's like inside the toilet. Is that the right word? Really?
MFH. If he's not gay, he's definitely left in fun.
Point is a point. Never sliding to that Jeff Bridges there. Or the point. You know, when people think of prison, what is that? Don't say but.
That's fire. What are you doing?
They need to work together at the club. They're killing it. They're killing it. Nah, that's some Circus Olay shit, though.
No, facts.
I don't know if that's club.
Back then, look, the butts of dead beat. First place they look. One simple thing, I go to a squat, toss, rails. Oh, yeah, it's yeah. Squat and toss, you squat, you put the new just shit under the thing. There's no way you're pushing like a mouse. Try to go. Our first little subject today, which is attorney smuggling K2 soaked support documents. First off, she's never said where is it good? He looks another, but he also looks like you can just tell him who's there. When the game is bears. This guy cool. They can't survive this year. This year, 37-year-old Nathan Williams got the help of his other inmates to come up with a unique way to smuggle in drugs to Duval County Jail. Look at that, Boston Bill Bad Martin. Duval. These are the asserting of their legal paperwork and have them shoved in K2 to that form of marijuana that is illegal. Illegal?
It's illegal? Nah, Bro said he soaked the dude's court documents in K2 and then gave them to him. So that he could get high when he takes the paperwork. I think he gave it to his lawyer.
That's what we tell Haji and the man. Right again. Good to use. I want to. I'm sticking to healthy strength. Yeah.
Ask him about both. Yeah.
I had this. Here's where the drugs are finding.
17. Saying that.
This led to investigation that resulted in him being caught and arrested. He now faces 8 third-degree felonies. See, now, not lying, they have this need to soak and rat poison so on people or so dealing on fiddly things. I don't know how to say that. I'm target 5. So this is I need to look at the game. Yeah, it doesn't matter. This is never this is like bare course, just like covered the oil and just like he must have been hygiene. Well, I guess if it wasn't color, it would resolve in his body. So, going to gate the saw. I want to get more centric with it. That's why I'm going to switch to pigeons smuggling in phones. The Dr. Doolittle will get arrested? What the that happened. In 2017, a preacher was found trying to enter a Brazilian prison with a cell phone attached to it. I was no for that. It was strangely intervened and moved it down with pieces of food. They did their asshole and got on some other take this. Further investigation that he was wearing some sort of vest designed to help it carry contraband over prison walls. It had specifically been bred and raised by inmates with the purpose of having them smuggled out as damn contraband. None of them could be released and use their instincts to go and put it in prison.
No, given this room, no, but the he got 27th Street that he could handle up within a month. Yeah, and try to get that. See if you got any little ones. I got some money right here.
It's room.
Huh?
I hit about one. In 26,
you guys like 2 or 3? They're trying to figure out a deal.
Look at that. Elbows and quick films. Where they watch it. But sisters like, can't live with the stuff on these do that for you. I need my guess. DVDs. So you got that. I had to bring a portable DVD player too. Yeah. When an inmate named Thaddeus Shorts, that's a great name for a prisoner. When the inmate named Thaddeus Shorts had been released from prison, he came up with a scheme to frequently deliver funds to those who signed it. He would make up to $6,000 per drop-off. Stop that. Yeah, do daily deliveries though. There's no way that these guns like 0.2 and shrooms are wild.
State Park. Within depending on how much,
Shut down at their shortest mine facility with a brand new truck to purchase from the government. The vehicle is filled with drugs, DVDs, and other packages all alongside a drone. I like the idea that you got out just like split it by $150,000 after. and made me so really, he was so extremely orchestrated that he told the investigators everything that wanted them to know. He told them he was jeeps of the money to create a new, customized drone that could carry larger quantities of supplies. He definitely saw tech being hand, but didn't he saw with this evil scheme though doing as a good government plan either way. George was convicted yet again, prompting prison management to become nuclear about new type to utilize smuggle stuff in the stations. Obnoxious. I think these eye drones have 4 propellers. This has these 8 propellers. If you've never been on a drone, it is not a fly affair. I don't know how the defense didn't realize it was happening. Also, like, all these windows, because I'm just like, anything was talked about GameStops. Our dearest friends at GameStop make amazing energy drinks and non-caffeinated drinks for you to enjoy throughout your day. They're gluten-free, keto-friendly, and goddamn it, they're good. And we have an amazing flavor, wild meat, right now that you can try and enjoy. But this is summer at a cup. It's unbelievable. They also just released their big card game. The card game, don't check that out as well. And you well at the top of these, you get 10% off whatever in the order from GameStop. Oh wow. It's very amazing fall. Have fun. It's fucking at the end. Yeah, everybody figured they do. Yeah, check out the drink, shakers, and all the check out the new park game together. Oh, I gotta do this rules. Those are the real people, other stalkers out there. Killing his well, spit no lace with Sunday drinks. And then you say, take beer, and you don't even. I had to. He also did a chapter to. Began convincing her attorneys successfully to smuggle in bags of fentanyl-laced marijuana into the prison for her. She was definitely right. I said, you ready? Well, whatever your prizes go down, where?
Yeah, when I win if I take all these prizes. These are like the prizes that add to my hand. They're my cards. Everybody starts with 6 prizes, and then whoever takes all the prizes first wins.
Was he still in the quiz? As it turned out, read it with the crazy. In 2014, she was involved in a camera propping up her recently murdered neighbor in the passenger seat of a car. The victim's doctor, quote, all that was left basically was his skull and bones, no legs, no left hand. I couldn't believe it. She's like, I don't prefer people have left hand. Her goal was to steal money and valuables from the neighbor, but instead became an international fugitive running from the law to escape Western prison. And by 2016, she started working as a banks while regularly visiting a salon in the home. It was there that she met Olga Tust, the stylist that bore a striking resemblance to Toria. She decided this was her ticket to freedom. The goal was to have Olga Tust so that she could take her identity and live out her new life in 20s. God, Victoria's kind of a baddie though, huh?
I'm not a I'm woman. On the woman.
Also, they don't look that similar. I think the only similarity is they kind of have a tail yuckin stare. It's like, how are you doing? Victoria bent over for an eyebrow tattoo that she could perform at her home. There, she brought out a cheesecake as a thank you gift. Olga ate a slice of the cheesecake and found herself vomiting 20 minutes later before passing out. The cheesecake had been laced with bananas in it. Intense tranquilizer and right there was just plastic container with what appeared to be his wife's arms. History. Open was alive, but spent the entire time with God. Victoria's visited enough to deliver the suit to and getting the before the drug was sent Olga into account. She's just like, oh, you're sick and cheesecake I give you. So like these first like they she's like, don't worry, brought you green chicken noodle soup. If I have to drink quick though.
Wait, that's what's up. He's seen the writing on the wall.
For the ransacker placed the valuable jewelry, the passport, and employment authorization card before leaving. Placed work up for hills surrounding her, where they seemed to be Steve.
That's the one when
Victoria with her boyfriend buying a 50-inch TV. She was eventually.
Or that's 2
I'm that buzzed. One time. It's an interesting thing. I think that's one of the best questions. And when people buy older things, the big throw better for me older, like the other stories. But you know, we can talk about smuggling stuff all day, but I want to get to the juicy shit. Prison TikTok dudes. That's where the money's at. Speaking of the kinds of social media sites of TikTok is
All right, fresh match. Kangers, you up.
TikToks. It was a good and a lot of users. And there's precision. Send it to me and goes. And they clean blood and turn notes for light on the first. And then the light. If the lights, all you guys are everyone's complaining. Oh, TikTok's gonna go away and eat. Oh, people constitutional. There's some TikToks, dude. Someone want to buy and we got an industry name of match. You are enough. And then you can be odd. At the beginning of the TikTok, they don't know what the person is on the inside. Most videos of themselves creating do-it-yourself podcasts. That's an old other inmates. And those sports very for folks detailed video showing how they would rig their living space to make food that was less depressing than the slaughter they would receive on a daily basis. Other people taking some, horrendous concoctions with various everything up. This was setting off. How's it felt when they're being around one of the bigger poison influencers has been a name to himself as us TikTok crazy felt. Yes. It's
on tiptoe line.
In footage.
I gotta get some wins in a row that'll get me pumped.
Post videos, personal prison recipes, as well as other types of educational, amusing content. Show them again. The first shower of fonts, have they? You know, gives a collective thought. The thing that connects the two us. We're talking about prison dating relationships. That's all about shit. I will of course talk about a person example of side gates to real workers. That's just usually very tight and keep the digital boys acting.
Watching where
was a prison due to murder charges for kidnapping.
along down to the title pairing.
Maybe it's something like sad. Like a woman who's just like, what was you discovered that yes, acting out and she's been based on what remains of people. I didn't tranquilize it. I have to do it. One back. I just really don't. Oh, there's not there. Look at that. Square when you're all and everything will be using our name. Everything was that follow. Well, I came to start to get annoyed detection during the advising plan. It's you to exalt this decision. This will go less inside of self. The lizard, other conservators as well, including. Well, I bet you've been very even further than you could do. So, thanks to this. This is now 100 standing tank. Jesus. The picture's great. That's the one who's the door's like, get them, come on. Oh, I am very now. Oh my. Maybe you're all trying to be like, I want to take you out some time with your other thing. I'm not doing that. Come on now. Is that super fun thing to do? Try it. Are you? I know what General wants to try. Huh. Come on, you do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. In court, he claimed that he was sexually assaulted. Brother, seeing it, but the case law cannot consent going to the prison. Claims from that coin. That got him. If it's right here, I was talking and he got his chops in. They're like, I get it. So let's talk about an OnlyFans prison guard. She trains another person and he goes to jail himself. OnlyFans people dying to big reasons that kind of thing that he was. So it's really nice. No, it's only report a 30-year-old female prison master went by the online inmate contemplated this. She was a man around that shop. There was no quick day. The inmate sprang who was smoking weed while he was stuck into sex there. Then he died. when I get still in this, I'm telling you. Whatever. We married Eric. It's also only been fun in a married fling. Is he still up? Can I still does it? So apparently, this is not on engaged sexual activity and in the video. There was another instance which is easily found because he was still wearing a prison has been open jails for 15 months. They fine, well known in the world. Me, who is that? On the right. So that's I'm always so I can't bang that I'm gonna lose my dog in prison. Not know it makes me more no. Come on. Or her case. Oh no. God, look at that. Sit that thing straight up. So to the cold. So shoot that the person up. Then self shot, sound the house. You know, prison guards, dirty devils. And this next one are like prison guards having a jacuzzi. Are there jacuzzis at, you know, where do that's all right. Well, sometimes we're talking about the amenities at prisons. And listen, but my out here, dude. I'm paying for that. It's never jacuzzi.
I was trying to see if there's nothing you can do it, and then I'll take you over to 24th and then get your food.
These outside as well. Oh, I think that's awesome. What are the bell guards to bring everywhere?
And I guess I'll take your nothing too, because I don't know how we're gonna get it from the guy. And the guy?
Oh, look on that.
Oh.
You get that 4:30 where you and the big other than that from the guys do down through then like a 3 skin where it's just size 3 and 4 now. Then red or blue? Brown. Are you scared? They're on the back. Boy, I did find.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
The worst intelligence shield had its cassette. In the morning at 6 a.m., Julie relayed this with colleagues and a senior prison official, again granting her access to his office to have intercourse with her. Like that. So then she did the islands of but all right to tone and stuff. All right, by the way, today. Gosh, like that. This information was given by an anonymous source to reveal that qualified security officer. Guns are actually just a visitor to see if inmate brother that was starting it's not just thing to get you to dear prison officer same day overnight. She runs the mainly like one of them, right? The man in charge of hosting was found to be engaging sexual female inmates as well. From a woman's way of the prison. And however, was banned from the inmate as they believed that this would help her calm her sexual urges. The thorough investigation had to be conducted to see who else is persistent or a sexual behavior. That's the end of that. It's still dark there. I mean, I want to block existing adult health range of conditions, dry ties and money and stuff now. All company are we not talking about office? I think the guys making the rules, so we're not going to take that. We're talking about the president. The first thing we think of is what? Business escape stories. That's how I was really? What were you thinking? We gotta move past the sexual assaults, man. Because I'm thinking of like Alcatraz doing that. Yeah, Nick. Damn, what prisoners and look at us? Yeah, like I'm just like, I'm tired of this. Oh, go home. Some prisoners spend years waiting for the right moment to break free from the cells using complex and coordinated plans. Everyone going all shank redemption, dude. All room, human paper, looks stupid hole emerges out from the shit's hide. Whatever. Let's look at some real life stories, alright? Their first one. An inmate who used peanut butter to trick the guards. Stealing cards like dogs to fly out the dentist 7 years. Bell skills and you can get up with Peter Pan peanut butter, dude. In 2017, 12 is the state. From an outlet, they're going to jail. I'm just going to do about it. I can't work on that. I back the first guy. Yes. I'm working the ski system. My tires were being meals. The prisoners get regularly served peanut butter sandwiches. Well, not stocking up loose peanut butter in the cell for a long period of time. I guess they're just taking the thing out and they're just like spraying it and like just keeping peanuts. Weird. Look, dang, there's also justice and a peanut allergy. There's like down the block. Calm down, Jerry. What is this? 16 people.
Nasty dog behavior. On one hand, one inmate was able to cover up a number on their cell so it matched the number of the door that led outside. So they're just saying that it was like 610 and the door was outside is 810, but they're just like, well, but that's 810. He's like, I guess the same thing leaves them over food and fighting the any previous prison guard went searching for the exit, mistakenly opening their cells and said, Captain and headed for freedom. Are you saying that he like there's this lady outside and he is looking into a cell? This looks weird, but I guess
500.
Can't pick them up and simply ran foot. While the majority of them were caught in less than an hour, 24-year-old Blackwood Panther was nowhere to be found. Using helicopters, they searched everywhere they could, guaranteeing $500 to anyone who could give them useful information. Alabama, dude, goddamn, what a fucking hellhole! I'll give anybody $500. $500. That's right. See, he knows $500. Anybody can give us some good sort of information. And I'll tell you, if anybody wants to pass forward that right there, the Jiffy. Come on. He was eventually captured after being spotted in Tequista.
Yeah, he said
That's like us. The one stated, quote,
oh yeah, wait on him, right?
And these also kindly caught us and
What time is it now?
slipped up, not what make any excuses. Well, they are like, Dad, be back on my 30s with them. What's the plan?
Where he worked at?
Was found. I'd be like, maybe Spire.
Gotta give us something to do or something. I can go get him from work if you want. That's not far.
Casey White's prison escape. Casey White, an 11 has stayed in Alabama house. Seriously, Alabama.
He's about 4 and he's
had escaped an Alabama prison with the help of a corrections officer in 2022. The officer
asked him how far his job is driving.
He's like, I'll take the banks and tonight.
Are you serious? Will you really?
The officer, Vicky White, began giving Casey special treatment after she found herself developing romantic feelings for him. As the relationship developed, she began using a burner phone to contact him from home. 1,100 phone calls were discovered on record. 1,100.
He works at
She's out. It's all.
That's not close.
Vicky, she's been hearing your voice. You left 30 minutes ago. Vicky was incredibly well respected and had been.
We could go get him if you want. If you feel like waiting.
She's like, oh, yeah. I'm jump on police.
You're in the British Shields. Girl, this car. I was like, oh my God.
That's the only way I have
Yeah, nah, but my mother used to call it the machine, but she used to say it in like a Haitian kind of. She used to call it the machine.
What? I'm gone. The plan was to organize a, quote, mental health evaluation at a local courthouse, during which Vicky would walk around the jail and leave the corrections patrol vehicle. It worked flawlessly. As soon as search began,
and then the lady so thickly that he's probably in
vehicles and keeping the police off their scent. After 11 days, they glide down and hiding out in a motel after receiving.
We're gonna be mad closer than that. Like what? Cause I could get to him mad fast. Like it's like 10 minutes.
But again, so yes. Casey was done and surrendered so that the police could attend to the woman he now claimed was his wife.
Can you just call him? Is that possible?
We're heading over. Casey was sent back to prison.
Because I'm saying either we're gonna wind up sitting there waiting for him at Kings Highway for him to get off the train, or he doesn't, or he's already near the train and he doesn't want to wait for us to get to him. Because I can understand that. Because then we could go to Kings Highway.
I'm off already on the bus heading to Kings Highway.
All right.
So, okay, so me at the train.
He's like, this table bar, dude. He's like, and he's like, take me back. There's a chicken here. Take me back. No,
Let me stop this.